for Jumedia so. You better run more manone annual games set to draw war manone games I would hope a beba soa La Liga no matches to Real Madrid ahead of Fire Classico weekend into any braba or more changes in the lineup ada gule enya kwenya starting game no oposo atena ba koma Madrid omukrekramua the game no corner we emu no yede ebeba sign na preparations ne call for Copa del Rey final Madrid and Barca de bebo ni weekend e bedi hon komo enu Copa Italia no Derby della Madonnina Inter Milan agunipa animu ase ankasa obrawi edikoshia Barcelona ni Inter Milan and of course almost a change is online up mu kakra but nya bad sao anu ti AC Milan fan ho hwe wo mo kamiensa wo man tumi antibie ene Copa Italia final no AC Milan abo primamu sem no yede ebeba Premier League one game to the Arsenal and to me anwini so many say Sunday Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur bebo Liverpool ehia just a point Sunday game Liverpool anwini mpo no about draw EPL trophy no yede ama wo mo ha enkomo ne frimu eba yede betudwa yede ama yetie fo dwumade no so ne nkoma hodo PFK kabo no a wode efri amanone ede eba we are the first segment of the show no enro kumasia sante kolokoyi omu coach no ede kirayem na Karim Zito wakan sempi to the supporters to the playing body no Loya Safuduku also can sempi said Dr. Ogum ne sack no enye based on eye say wonye competent na ne di entia and commando do on every press conference na say ba yebedi ho komo ye power the first segment of the show the be phone lines na tum no abasu bia be che wadwen after that second part of the show no e won komo pia de brewo including aya na 20 afcon no mokwa akobo enu a friendly game o boy di kan no Zambia sheye amafo si we a friendly game keke and chirehwe intie moving on enra Africa air schools games na ekoso my Ghana mu no Ghana under 15 memma ne man nyina obia ewiniye na Ghana talent aye wono yebetuma show mu yie for the future no ene hu komo pi ba coach snakasa how to create our own Neymar enra Ghana board obi ohe bibia mu sa koda bi wo mu ball a wo bono se o chen Neymar bo Ghana to create our own Neymar ebe fine fa na aba tournament ikogu a future na dey say the way forward na say coaches na kasa ni nyina mu nsem no ya de beba ene club issues ahodo a ya boabo no on the show ni nyina no ye bebie mu at media ma me din the Miss Ruby Adams ya kwa manone aba FKK de egba rem na fe ya he hon nsem no amenya o message on 0244 743143 0244 743143 for messages ne fa hobra meje bracken kan nyina wo show no so at media ma we streaming live on Facebook and pay Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast bo wo no mo Facebook ho obehu se ye so ye pia ba show ni become like na share for comment ne bra ye be kan nyina on the show for you and pay amachi bi mu akwaba so confirm Kasa fide so Robert Mensah Sports and waso gusu a wutie no don kono shene so pa non kono ene be sorry so
the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mamin fast da kase ma ya boafo no pe na afa yankwa ma no ne mra. Telecel big to win me gusu America will say gusu ekoso. Telecel for say opese we use the latest 4G smartphone akonya na papa fa phone na ikra osisi no na e dial star 1020 hash star 1020 hash next star 1020 hash na ube follow prompt no be hu de beba ana say nei send the one fa ko 1020 na subscribe CCA send the one fa ko 1020 na hwe de beba CCA wonya send now subscribe CCA ya yebema the latest update on it say available devices no ti phone sa wo ho no mo be man nyina wo nsabeka ti wa hwehwemu a we say wo shopping no but your phone so na wo shopping no the phones latest nyina be ba be good phone so no wa select the wo pe na wo wie a wo bobo a pese wo to phone no amanfo so baby wo be select wo so phone na wo select ye no ba wo bed ne wo soro ebi ana wo phone ko 2000 ba wo bo 1005 Mama can you na obiana na machire. You're the phone be mount. A boy knew the actual price, Benam sa wo bed na was runtino. We will give the phone to you. Umpe we na per day. Watch a boa pesa autophone. Not tell yourself for and for mount. Kai says star 1020 hash. Star 1020 hash. And I send the one for 1020. The fan which tell yourself bit to win promo nimubi. Tell yourself connecting energies. Bet way, bet influencer in ye. I want for 4 or busia 4. I would do my 4 mono ye duma. Shannon's mamma say, Obesh she bet no. For code no man ko funko trebi. Or muji ko try to come to 4% or home. Into kaka bomo nipa bet went to the bet or code na momo. Or makwa ko trebi mo ba baby echi no. Na wanya home for so pii because you remember 4% was kebi obi adbetra home. Kai na shano so mami pa. It share pa. Doesn't matter if it's a win or loss. Aye. If they bet, you earn your cash. And one no. She bet no. Farmer phone ko trebi. Nyesika edi wo ho. Betway bet influencer no. And I make for the amount. Kai say exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Kai say Betway for jumende nyina no. It's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Aya Betty the responsible way. Betway for say get way more. Now, my son, some found copy more high sense refrigerator promo. No, they are so ain't be near 24th April into no 28th year chassis. Borrow mu showrooms be a benwo. Kwajo refrigerator. Papa, udi ade shemwa. Ayenunu. Tinsuo na sa fridge ni mu. Utobi be shemwa. Within some few minutes no. Ayenunu. No wash chama aye wadofo. Anu numbi. Fridge a boy ne ho bind ma wo. En say no. Sounds so entry enyam kania no nice design. It is a seal office, a seal shop or a seal dem one ma e ma ho krampo so no eye kama because F ye papa ya to boase and a design no a high sense refrigerator promo and I make come for to media ma wo boram wo showroom e benway Kumase Nkran Takrade Takwa Oboase Kofodua Sunyane Techiman Tamale and afi hoho no high sense e wo ho wo finfin mantem ha kai se mo mankesim Blue Hills Restaurant ewo Antekua Kohoi na high sense refrigerator promo no want fa hokoshon bi kanasha nsom 28th of this month ya na shasie to the 8th of April May bibianya from ahoma 0302 550000 0302 550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. And Madrid we need to say no points gap no asaba down to 4 points. Aye, 4 points. Easy. Crack. We have about 5 matches to go in the La Liga no. Ebe we museni. Aye, why we need La Liga no. Madrid, Barcelona, easy. But then rather gule. Ancelotti aswad dene. Man guy see chance and mobo ni bi or say onye de bi ade nei. And rather gule. We go la share kama. The man one Kenya no has 3 points inka. No. But Liverpool for Mona Moa Town because trophy no Arsenal for go form to Sunday yeah Mona Spurs. Anfield there 1 point. Mr. Eddie, I'm in channel pay because at the end of the day afa my Liverpool for now say no one more day cry because any idea Spurs for to my baby be our Anfield just a point there Sunday they be crowning Liverpool as the champions of this season's EPL. Of course, I predicted it ahead of the season. I say I see Liverpool winning the title because the same squad na the ball last season and a new coach abano. Salah is there, Van Dijk, McAllister, Soboslai, of course. Guys, now Juma this season. So Sunday, just a point to crown Liverpool as the champions. I know said Sunday idea you be postpone your entertainment and enjoyment because Sunday Spurs 3 points no fanko bakobeka Anfield for Liverpool to be crowned champions of this season's EPL na kwaka Bundesliga and of course even Sunday Bundesliga you better crown the champions and Liverpool is then to me a minia we can even crown the champion Bayern so no go win in the game now so weekend a lot can happen. But for La Liga, Serie A die CCA.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
FK Cats not say ya kwama no ne ensema hodo aboabo no wo boy chire etumi e de amaye na fe ya ba beto so e de ama. I mean your message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports. Any other suman of pay is 31 minutes past 6. FKK dear Kwamanone. FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't pay BB Boko dear.
Pardon me, fine.
Yeah, the radia say, the radia say. So that ye pa.
Maybe I'm there.
Yeah, the beer now the yo boy.
Why
ye the beer? That could cry no over da o da untumina.
The beer I'm there.
Be out there, yes. Come and put on you. Come on, go till
I will show you.
Till Kabedu on 4 a.m. Not what on them anymore. So now we are empire body. No, but come now. Hey, what's up for our cast as my general? Young come on them life cake. I know, be our cast them out. Ah, the bands are about 20 Omar. And I know that's why that. Hold that hand, I just say. And now, baby, never now fire. Kabe na ka so be all night in Kabe join you omo. Oh FKK. Enkwama na nemra, enkomra.
Yes, ya kwamara ne no pen ye de nsem na atimi adiabro so ma ye de meka ye de ameka. Enti ye na de nsem na atimi diabro ne bom share so say we be live on Facebook. Na watimi follow show no. Na we de wadwen chen so atimi aba ne akenkan. Ede amam na uwie ni sabeko Play Store App Store na wa download the Kastle app no so wait ya brain ya said ya catch na manone fo no eno an yo mu ATA na fe Facebook live no so mo follow e de free ho the Hawk newspaper na ba penny behwe ukwa stories no e wo ho bebre ejinamu to the weekend kosi Tuesday said the other edition obetima abanti kona also kwajo copy na also so etimi ewura mu nehwe Ghana said enwoma enso esi etie ewo ho ye be rom na de yen sports na etimi de abranura games ahodo etimi eba so de tie ene se rom premiership na game ba ko na eba so Arsenal for no minim so mo edi nkunima wie 3 points no ombeje na Liverpool for trophy no ombeje na betwen so kakra na nso no anya de tentam ye etimi ede emo abrantie fani Kivio ebo first goal ede ema Arsenal for no eberechi eze eba betie Leandro Trossard second goal no esa Arsenal etiki lead ni biem nenso rom dia abranti aye fe na ye Mateta eso baba bete kana me ne ko wie 220 penko e was game Arsenal ene Crystal Palace enso e boy no Spain games a wodo ni bia ba so alete beba wo mutena fie ema o mo she kanu ba ko Las Palmas entimi anti-sai kan Naki Williams nan saying this season inconsistency in shadan no nenso na nura the only go epiem no next to him enso e ma be ba for mo etimi age 3 point no EDC one na so Celta Vigo for no de omo kire ya against Barca no na enye fluke wom som Lucy sa game no de omo share 3 e sa game omo ne Barca e boy na no omo sa be share 3 na na ya against Villarreal for no entimi anti ba kokra na Celta de Vigo enso wini sa game no e Fe Lopez e bo first goal e de emo Boja Iglesias enso e de bi episode ansa na e go ice pass enso e she third no e de ama omo ene omo wini sa game no 3-0 na yenko na yenhwe Deportivo Alaves won game no senesi ekosi omo chi Real Sociedad etwomo e kano ba kwa Sociedad for no enso entimi anti sa e kana branti afrena na Huel eye empo Tenaglia ono eneshe sagono enso ede ema Boboko from Deportivo Alaves Hetafe etne fie ton safre Real Madrid Boboko no de boni adagule ene ball go na bem no enso ede ma Real Madrid de kabako eno mo kwhye wini sa game no enso etimi eje 3 points no Cagliari wo Serie no mo tena fie ma Fiorentina eto am kotwa mo 2-1 e wo mo su game a baso no Roberto eye Piccoli ene she goal enso ede ema Cagliari kabako mo she no eno a Lucas eye Bertrand Eshebi sanso ena Brantia ono so Osiakan ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ Fiorentina ɔnso ɛfrɛ no Robin Gosling ɛnso ɛhyɛ saa goal no ɛde ka ho ɛka mmienu ɛna ɔmo kɔhyɛ gye 3 points no nso ɛtumi ɛde kɔ fie Lazio ɛnso ɛtoa a ɛbɔ boko ɛfrɛ mo Genoa ɛkɔtwa mo ɛka mmienu ɛma Genoa fɔ no nso ɛntimi antebe Valentine ɛyɛ Castellanos ɔno ɛbɔ goal no bi saa nso ɛna aberante ɛfrɛ no Bulai deɛ ɛnso ɛhyɛ second goal no ɛnso ɛde pie so Parma ɛkyi Juventus ɛtwa mo ɛka no baako Juve ɛntimi ante saa ɛka no Pellegrino ɛna ɛhyɛ goal no ɛnso ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ Parma Boboko Torino ɛkyi Udinese ɛtwa mo ɛka no mmienu ɛma Udinese ɔmo ɛntimi ante baako koraa ɛwɔ saa game ɛba so no Shea Adams ɛbɔ goal no bi saa nso na Ali Dembele ɛnso so ɛhyɛ second goal no ɛde pie so ɛma Udinese na International Milan ɔmo game no ɛba so wɛyɛ Milan derby a ne wɔ Coppa ɛyɛ Italia second leg no Milan for ne qualify 4-1 on aggregate ɔmo ɛde kɔ ɔmo ne mɛnura game no deɛ kɔyɛ ne 3 ɛna AC Milan for no ɛnso ɛhyɛ ya Intampa ɔmo ɛntimi ante baako koraa Luka Jovic ɛbɔ 2 goals ɛwɔ mu saa nso na Tijani Rangers ɛnso ɛde third goal no ɛpie so ɛde ma AC Milan saa na esi kɔyɛ ne Milan for no ɔmo qualify to final of this season's Coppa Italia no nsɛm a ɛfiri ɔba ne game baako ɛba so ɛno Bologna ɛne Empoli ɛna ɛbɔ Bologna for no ɛwɔ 3 goals ahead ansa na saa game ɔmo sɛ tena fie abɔ ɛne Empoli de awin tam so Coppa Italia second semi-final game ano so ɛba so ɛna de nsɛm na timi adi ama Leganes ɛbɛbɔ Spain La Liga no mu ɔmo tena fie no ɔmo ne Girona abɔ 5 p.m. saa game na ɛba so ɛbɛtoa so Sasuna ɛne Sevilla ɛbɛbɔ na ɛbɔ 7:30 p.m. ɛwɔ na Rayo Vallecano ɔmo kɔ akɔpie mu na ɔmo ne Atletico Madrid ɛnso abɔ ɛwɔ Wanda Metropolitano na Real Betis so ɛbɛtena fie na ɔmo nso ɛne Real Sociedad anase ne ɔmo ne Real Valladolid ɛnso ɛtumi abɔ Stadio Benito Villamarin ɛhɔ ɛna saa game no ɛnso ɛba so ɛne Betis ɛnso ɛne Real Valladolid ɛna ɛbɔ saa na ɛho nsɛm no esi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ hɔnom yɛde bɛsi hɔ na yɛtumi akɔ yɛnim kakra ɛde nsɛm ahodoɔ aka no ɛde ama ɔde akɔkɔpie mu ɛnura wɔ Premiership game baako ɛba so no Mikel Arteta ɛtumi ɛkasaeɛ ɛde ɛfa game no ɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ result no na ɛyɛ disappointing ɛde ma Arsenal for no san sɛ nei na ɔmo focus no nyinaa ɛne sɛ 3 maximum points no ɔsɔ ɔmo ɛhyɛ Crystal Palace na ɔmo so ɛtumi ɛgye.
Mikel, your thoughts on tonight's draw?
Very disappointed with the result and disappointed as well with some parts of the performance because it was a tough match and credit to them for the way they set up and they make life difficult for you, but we are 2 times ahead and without playing our best game because we never find the consistency in our play in some phases to completely dominate it and grab the game and take it where we wanted, but without them really doing much the way we gave them the goal, especially the second one, and cost us 2 points. Is disappointing.
Yes, internet disappointing results. I know you're some Arteta the buyer saying yes, tutu no boy ne keke ne mom no game na kwa mo fa so esi boy no na mfom so no ewo mu bebre mo ema Crystal Palace for no eba game no mu dodo eba bebo bia no ye nsema Arsenal coach Arteta so etimi dia Oliver Glass na on coach enso ede ema eye ne Crystal Palace so say feel proud the money players no so mo call the way to Emirates Sports Stadium also mo ta consider a go say wa away games no na ukọ Emirates na so kobo 2 dia na say wa bo homodin pa.
Oh yes, it was an excellent performance, and especially when you're down. It's the first situation you're 1-0 down, and when you have conceded 10 goals in the last 2 away games and playing then here at Emirates, it's a tricky situation. But the reaction of the players was unbelievable. So we didn't lose. We always stick to our plan. We didn't lose our head. We didn't lose our confidence, our belief, and creating so many chances here at Emirates against Arsenal was quite difficult. And so I'm really very proud on the players how they performed today.
Yes, internet said the players na performing or more near J and I said Nibra more at the boy near Quamo Faso, no more creative so many scoring opportunities no and a boy mom's were shot. Now you know what's now for a share and so etimia the call when him and 10 year were Emirates Stadium 1-2 Kokoya or say players and also Timmy Bo Maba so I know and Sama Papano and so etimi Ekaya at the fast game no yeah twice so Okwa Don Carlo and Charlotte Kasaya edifa game amad for no so a boy no say nay ampa ohwe se de nyo Mexico se san nyo memnum kakra na game no na ano ɛyɛ den ɛde mom na mom no wohwɛ a Ada Gule no ɔbɔ no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mfimfini paa ɛwɔ yɛ central of the midfield no obi anim so yɛ attacking midfielder na so no a na ɔta ba mfimfini paa no so wɔn sabrante no wobɛtumi kora bɔ no ɛde na ka yɛ double pivot ho ɛwɔ midfield hɔ wakyerɛ so wɔ saa quality no ɔyɛ proud of Ada Gule no ɛyɛ nsɛm a Don Carlo Ancelotti ɛnso ɛka yɛde fa saa game no mu na saa game no ankasa mu no ɛyɛ ade a Eduardo Camavinga ɔkɔ ekopraeɛ a saa bere yɛse ne El Clasico no ɔno no ɔkɔhwɛ sɛ ɔde no bɛbɔ left back wɔ aberante ne pra ɔbɛ mixe ɔntumi mbɔ saa nso ɛna David Alaba nso so akɔ akonya injury ɔno nso so ntumi mbɔ El Clasico no nti ne no ɛyɛ nsɛm kakra ɛfiri saa game no nso ɛba yɛtumi ɛka bie ɛde atwerɛ wɔ dwumadi so yɛntoa so na yɛnkɔ yɛnim kakra na yɛnhwɛ mfɛmfiri a Pedri ɔkɔkɔpiem a ɛyɛ month mekyerɛ ɛyɛ month of March ɛyɛ wura mu a La Liga players na ɔmo mmɔden bɔ no kɔɔso no no ɛna mpanimfoɔ yi no abɔ ne din sɛ ne La Liga player of the month no ɔmo ɛmfa ɛma no na ɔno nso ɛngye award na no ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛfiri hɔnom nso so atumi aba Juventus wɔn coach Edgar Tudor ɛnso so akasa ɛde afa wɔn performance against Parma ho sɛ wohwɛ players na ɔmo lack determination ɔmo any desire so ɔmo nso ɛbɛtumi a fight for yɛ JC for yɛ Juventus ntene wo coach ni bofu kakra aka kyerɛ players ne sɛ ne ɔmo ani da hɔ na afɛ ɔmo nso so adwene embra yɛ game sa ho bobɔ no na bibia nkɔnkan so ntimi ɛmfa mɔmo ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a Edgar Tudor coach ɛde ma Juve ɔno nso ɛde sansɛm no ɛtimi ɛde ɛbaayɛ ɛfa sansɛm no ne Mason Mount unim so prae ɔkɔnkyɛnkyɛ kakra ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ ne Manchester United no ntimi sia kan ɔsi sesi adeɛ ɔka kyerɛ ɛyɛ supporters ne sɛ ofili good ɛsan sɛ opra kɔɛ no ɛyade a medical team no ɛboa ɛna no anso so no ɔno anso so ɛfa to no ho so sɛ ɔsɔ otimi ɛma n'ani ɛbre na ɔfighting a way out from a injury no no so etimi besi akan de ma Manchester United nti ɔsɛ physically ɔyɛ good saa nso ɛna ɔhwɛ sɛ ne sɛ de osi feeling good no possibly minute bi obenya bia no so bɛyere no na no so etimi asi akan ama United winning games Mason Mount ɛnso na de sansɛm no so etimi ɛde ɛba yɛmfa transfer kakra no ma ɛyade a David Ancelotti Carlo Ancelotti ne ba no ɔyɛ assistant ɛde ma no Real Madrid boboko no wɔse wɔyɛ ready so no ankasa so bɛkɔ akonya ne team no so agina touchline ɔno no akochi as head coach nti we ɛyɛ ne uroma reporter relevo ɛnso so etimi de aba sɛ ne David Ancelotti bia na sama no ɔno so ɛbɛtimi akɔ a move on no so akɔ akɔbɔ ne bra wodi ne papa chiache ɛno yɛ nsɛm a ɛno so efro no ba Francesc Fabregas so yɛ so wɔnya proposals ɛde free Premier League clubs mu sanso na other clubs from elsewhere na emom no wɔnya a making intentions ne clear so person continue with Como project no na ɛhyɛ ase ɔpɛsɛ ɔde kɔ animu no sɛ club no sɛ deɛ ɔmo nso agina ɔmo ɛna so RB Leipzig okɔ Germany a so ɔmo show big interest ɛwɔ yɛ Francesc Fabregas mu adwuma a wayɛ wɔ Como no a attract sa interest na sa bra branch sɛ dabi ɔpɛsɛ continue with Como ɛwɔ Syria no ɛno nso ɛyɛ nsɛm a free Fabregas so aso ɛyɛ nso ɛba na ne Andres Iniesta ɔso wɔ ho Xavi Alonso ohwa anase yes Xavi Alonso coachi sanso no ankasa ne nua Xavi Hernandez ɔno nso so coach ama mpo ohwa aba be coach Barcelona amanyoma konkan sɛ ebi se ankoye ebi nso ekoye ne nyina promotions ɔyɛ Lamine Yamal mu nyina ade ɔno na mo ɛba ntene Andres Iniesta say he really want to become a coach one day. Intene wa chance da no so acquire ne lances no so betimi aboa no so aba be coach ne former Barcelona ne Spain one midfielder your friend Andres Iniesta no so at a revelation so etimi dia ba Kim Min-jae dia ba ne say ne any contract with FC Barca no anase FC Bayern ne ebi wompa ne so no wanya good proposals from both Saudi clubs and European clubs saying obetime movie from Bayern no so akwakusi account baby for yes ne Bayern for no agya tum sa branch no so okọ na say right proposals ne sika omope no eba dia ade ombetime agya branch ne mu ama no akonti ne Kim Min-jae enche kopie mo Bayern no yes sika pa aba sanse Bayern for no yeso mpe sika pa yeso mpe se omo enya fans awodo no mo so to place ne bi ba be hyehyem ti place ngo ene enam wo ho bia no sika ba amo bejo a sabre de kiminje na sabre ne de no so atimi apie mu a ye de ho nsem no enso atimi edi ama na Marcus Rashford yesi sabre de wona kuma mu no yeso aka kire ne nyonko bi se wonya obe movie away from Manchester United kwa sanse ofiri ho eko Aston Villa no wo hu se United environment no emboa no enya de a mpo okwa ebi obetimi asa akwa akọbọ said the obo Aston Villa nti only onya sa Aston Villa mfompo antona na so wanto aso amfama obekọ bebi foforo no so akwa sia kan ya de £40 million eno ni sika da branch no so asabre ye hwe samahe na Marcus Rashford obeto aso United and also obe continue with Aston Villa na so obekọ bebi eno enseme fro ba hye so ye di kan kase Barca for more show interest e Marcus Rashford ho asabre ye de sansem bi so atimi edi abro Tony Cruz akwaje award we honorary award akwaje say friend 7 Stars of Sports Award as the Community of Madrid omo na ahyehyesa award omo ediama Tony Cruz na dwuma oba obebo edima Spain football no sanso na club Real Madrid sabe akwaje award no so edi asine na so yenko na yentoa so emfa enfria Luis Kelly ono esia kan de ma Arsenal oya Clavis yakra onyini sa nso bondie oya de papa ne na no be ya teta for so na de na bobia ma branch no so abo aboniye yebusa ni season no so far sen eno no so ebetimi akire mu na waka fa ho.
It's been a lot of ups and downs this season, but I say as a team, we've been so resilient through injuries, adversity, and I feel like we've showed our courage a lot this season. And yeah, we've shown the world and we proved to ourselves that we can do it through ups and downs. But I've enjoyed the process and how it's gone, how I've integrated with the team from playing 21s to training to playing. I really enjoyed the process.
Yes, intene process no no enjoy sense nyoma konkan enso etimi ede eman so quick na sha from na 21 said no kan enunya promotion no eba senior side no now no oba on look you back empo opportunity bi obenya bia no make sure so de ebeye ho adwuma mpa injuries eba mu se sa scare no nyina no etimi eba na mom no nyina mu no obetimi akase so far so good eno yansema branch no ekan ye de found your bisa no biem say ne said the games na cost no confidence no and fa na ya ofa efri or say ni parents aboa ni ye papa.
And you always come across so calm and so confident on the pitch. Has it always been the case? Does it come naturally to you?
I'll say the confidence comes from the preparation. From young, my mum's instilled in me just the positive psychology of journaling, manifestation, and the gratitude, just ultimately believing you're the best. And yeah, there's something that I still work on today. So if I look a certain way when I'm playing, it's because, I feel like in my mind that's where I've been before, and yeah.
Yes, intene ade o mame aboa no de sa enyoma no ehye ni trim positivity ubetimi aye gitum se wonso nim ye eno ensam o se didi na adwere ma aboa no no so aye ho adwuma bedu sam pempen so intene ogebo a wonsuro oni team akese ne bo a wonsuro se obe mistake kokọ no kobọ England national team na no ya akraketwa okọ no akwakoto atanantia no ensam a Louis Kelly ono so atimi ede abai busa the best moment so far ewo games wabo ediama Arsenal no de hia na say na Tottenham for no until so be share Real Madrid no.
A moment that stood out the most, that your favorite maybe?
I say hands down initially it was definitely the Spurs game because I'm the North London derby, I'm an Arsenal fan, so just that moment was crazy. But recently I really enjoyed the Real Madrid game, both legs, just beating them, what it did to the fans and the positive energy around the camp and everything everyone's so happy, so I have to say that one.
Yeah, as an Arsenal fan, how does it feel to be a part of big moments for the club reaching the semi-finals of the Champions League again? Yeah. I mean, it must be a very special feeling.
Yeah, it's so special. We just want to keep pushing, and the next opportunity is to win this, and that's what our mindsets are on, just win now, so we've got to do our best that we can.
And finally, you're talking about all these amazing things that you're already achieving, but do you have a dream in football?
I'll just say, outwork my potential. I just want to be the best version I can be every day, and wherever that takes me, I feel like it will take me to a good position in this industry, but I just want to be a sponge, take and learn from everyone and just be the best version I can.
Yes, intene Luis Kelly ɛna ɔde saa nsɛm no ɛbae sɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ the best version of himself ti sɛ deɛ wahyɛ ase ɔkɔ no ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ne ɔbɛtoa so ano ɔyɛ consistent na wanyini ɛwɔ game no saa nso na ɛne Arsenalfoɔ mmerɛ ɔmo ɛkyi Madridfoɔ hyɛ ɔmo home and away wɔ Champions League no aba bɛka ne best moment no first na ɛyɛ London derby ɔmo ɛne Tottenham ɛbɔɛ no ɔmo ɛwiniɛ no n'ani ɛgye yie paa san so ɔno ɔyɛ Arsenal fan nti ɔsa bɔɛ no ɔmo di nkunim no na ɛsɛ feeling no ɛyɛ different ɔnte sɛ Madrid game no ɛyɛ ɛno nso ɛba so in the Champions League ɔhwɛ sɛ Arsenal for baabi ɔmo du no ɔmo nso bɛgye trophy no na ɔmo nso ɛtumi ɛde akɔ ɔmo anim ɛno yɛ nsɛm a wɔatumi de aba na Oli Watkins wokɔkɔ wuram ɛwɔ yɛ Aston Villa ɛyɛ wɔn bɔɔbɔ kurom a na aberanteɛ no ɛna ano ɔno ana na ɛgye ne din a last season ma ɔba no ɛne onya kwanya kɔyɛ 3 Lions of England yi kɔkɔ bɔbɔ bia na nansɛn ontae nya bia mbɔ bonse ge bia not the bench wɔnom na Marcus Rashford mo ɛna ɛbɔne no ɛna after a weekend game a ɔmo ɛbɔɛ no ɔtoatena na ɔbɛkasa fa ho bebree sɛ ne player bia ni hɔ a ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛtena bench ɔno ɔtena bench a ɔmpɛ koraa na ɔkasa de fa ho na ɔkasa no ano yie no aba sei na ɔka ne nsɛm no.
Champions League, we've put in a lot of hard graft the last few years to get to that position, and obviously I played 20 minutes against PSG in both games, so yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was fuming I weren't playing, and I let him know that, but he's the manager at the end of the day and you've got to respect his decision, so but I'm not one of these players that's happy to sit on the bench.
Yes, yɛnti na ɔnyɛ players na ɔmbɛpɛ sɛ ɔmbɛtena bench no na ɔndeɛ ne salary ne ba no agye ahyɛ no sika ne bɛntiɛ no ɔse da bi ɔpɛ sɛ ɔsi aka ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɔ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ adwuma ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtim fifire nti ɔnya bi mbɔ aya na ɛha ne yie papapa na mmom no coach no ɔno a na power no tumi no ɛkuta no nti deɛ ɔbɛka no ɔndeɛ ɔbɛtie no ayɛ ne no ɛna saa nsɛm Danny Murphy nso aba bɛyi a no aka sɛ aberanteɛ no sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ keka sɛ na disrespect ɛna wɔhyɛ to any coach no ɔse da bi ɔndeɛ ɔhu ne saa na player te bench na ɔnya bi mbɔ a ɔnka na.
Well, he spoke the truth in a pretty respectful way. He said he was fuming, which is, I'd hope any player would be fuming not to be playing in the biggest games of the season, especially after scoring the goals he has. He spoke to the manager about it, which he said, and then but his decision and respect it. He doesn't come across as destructive. He seems a great lad, and he's done really well. I understand his frustration. Also, ultimately, Unai Emery has a job to pick the best team he's got available to win that game.
So why is he not being favoured for the big games?
Well, because if you look at Rashford's capabilities, he's got more in his locker to hurt teams, which he showed against PSG in the second half. He destroyed them for 20 minutes. Even last night in the first half, he had Diaz on the rack, ran him ragged. So
Ollie Watkins, is he a top-tier striker?
Well, it depends on your interpretation of top tier. He's a very good Premier League striker. I wouldn't say top tier. Top tier, you're talking likes of Aguero
or Isak. I don't think he's as good as Isak.
No, he's not.
I think that's top tier. I think he's a good player. I think he was a good player at Brentford. Is this out of the question? Marcus Rashford to Villa, Ollie Watkins to United?
I wouldn't put anything out of the question, but I'd be very surprised.
Why? Because Unai Emery clearly likes what he sees in Rashford.
Yeah, I think more from
So
United.
is he not going to say to Sawiris Needens, let's go for it?
Well, as it stands now, Ollie Watkins is better than anything United have got, so it'd be a huge upgrade. But I just don't think United will invest in a player of that age.
Yes, I know Ayan Sama. Danny Murphy nso akyerɛ mu atimi de aba sɛ ne yɛhwɛ sɛ bi a swap deal bi bɛkɔ Marcus Rashford bɛ continue with Aston Villa na ɛne Oli Watkins so outra ɛyɛ carpet no akɔsi akan ɛde ama ɛyɛ Manchester United Old Trafford foi na ɛno ɛna ɔno deɛ ɔso ohun ne saa san sɛ Marcus Rashford no ohun ne sɛ ne age no kɔ anim ɔn expect sɛ Aston Villa for ɛbɛyɛ saa investment no nti na obi antena ne baabi ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a Danny Murphy nso atimi na mmom no sɛ de ɔkan Oli Watkins ne nsɛm na ɔkan no mfomso bia ɛni ho ɔyɛ player a wakyerɛ wɔ Aston Villa for ɛhyɛ tin mu sɛ big games no na ɔno ɛne determine afɛ winning ɛnso ɛtimi ade mu a nti na ɛha no sɛ ne onya bi ɛmbɔ ɛno nso yɛ nsɛm a ɛfiri mu ɛbaeɛ a yɛtimi de bi ama dwumadi nso on Kastle 90.3 FM yɛde bɛsi deɛ aka no bɛto aso deɛ ama on Kastle 90.3.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports and Nayatna Sanope Yede Emma Wono FKK Bedasi or the Akosha Monone and Semnimu Evie Bebefia Betwaso Naya to me Eddie Come Mamina message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 found message Nefa Hobra na yankin kan emfa on the show Enra Madrid we need 1-0 Tinadie omane Barca still La Liga no 4 points and da omuntemu a yede kwa hwede be kwa kosi enso ewo La Liga no emu na no other games e top dan Juventus de yenka mo hwe wo wiase a UV4 Parma what dey bodro ba ko pe na asa Khalifa mo akoma ntom yam Juve se o mo putumi mo draw some pa bodro mo obi anya sika di okrom ha lalai obese obia bibia nti na nwa wo mo ye dem basa my investors edi areho ba all the same no akwa kogu ene sem keke games in bi honom
yeah bi ho especially La Liga no games ho
mko fa ana babu fo ne ababa fo enka ho bi na ebeboa mo ama monya sika nso atumi adi wo honom all right me ma Osman akwaba na ye babedi nkomo kaisa no pay streaming live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook, like and share for comments ne brand and king kan nyina e wo dwumadi no so into me emfa Emma Osman. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
And pay bibia ye bokọ de
Yankopon nado. Bibia kam. Bibia wanso hu ye.
Oh nyame adom hu ye pa.
Yankopon ase.
Machi me da hono mo na me ti se granvo me ti bi pa that granvo hey na aduma nti munya ye oh FKK asemo
by this time I say shui e wo so ma pa pakro na
oh me see sure omo chim tu e match 2 one match 2 kra match 2 hono na o ba ko do de ho aka nwura panyin adwane
wajeba
panyin adwane I just say ene aduma wo de kakra bia obenya wo ho bia no fa ne sa na de ye aduma no na FKK say
so na ebe so na asenka o
ani ebe kun
say enra say yesu kuma so offense so ashanti offense road I am say linke kuma se ni Accra na akromfo akwa attack ka na omo shoot ma mate ni nafrim yes young guy omo kunu kwa
ade be kra no Osman o boy see to omo fo
boys we say sometime back we no hear kede the canker of Galamsey one or your problem to sound by yeah blessing and disguise for Ghana because majority of one and was one word the social vices me today via survey you animal shall from Messia armed robbery boys are when you giddy what's in the ghettos when you majority of them are quite Galamsey site and no bedroom and to the monk of say you wonder if you want them some alternative livelihood weapons so good armor site to Honomono on your locally manufactured weapons. I will feel 1 ZB, no what was my one. Let me feel like a back of course, and then I should be see was answering.
Yeah.
Another Robert be a place for a bass will corn. Now, the kind of weapons I will book it to one seminal. Then you ask yourself there that weapons in your friend fan or chrome hardy. I mean, I'm bored that's near very porous. And see, a ban or born home was in a galam saying, I got to one yard the papa. Young twice in the yen, but the young Musuno.
Aduma na de
ma promise was my no be creating juma no
o se ba
na juma na ba
se ba
then I say to could be G4 security service
aye
na what's the fill form says the code date 500 cities
oh
na will be 500 cities no na we
and then ubenya nkofo mo be defend aka escan de esu abama say e bi ni honum ti fa ne sa
but that fund ma no ha wa adwen
500 cities
because e juma na wa say wo da wo papa wo no oh yeah tete
500 cities
500 cities in Ghana by this time
na o nkofo mienu bi kan ho a
na no be wan kuti mpo easy
wan kuti
every kimpo anya careful
entumi ni
about toiletries about to shade at the bus
of course
e be shatter
e be water bill bi kra be ba light be ba
so e be so Robin to anya
easy
it's some aye kan nyina aye onye dey bia ye mpa ba na asema na the way. But in any case, abana wona ejitum the bottom solve your problems. And yeto abana yezemo. Inti abano come and then solve problems.
Of course.
But you anticipation be there. Nyemo bokoye. Inti yes boy see if you want me. What be adwuma bia anyu kromo. Adwuma bia anyu. Say what servant to be anyone kasa no wolusu. Because in the same to man pe bia anka wadwuma ho a. You cannot survive. And yanum fu na djuma krampo no ponkodo bi enti betia na boys
fu betia no mu twa betia eni
but wusika
uni
enti what mo be na obata ton kwanchen we pose the fisite was be o na bag bi sa no pe
no baba je
o ze tru na ejina wodo na sa anya lucky na sa wanom one ready bi one of tramo ibia etu no bo weku na wa aje bag na hwi
ko je akokra nka problem
hwi so nye bag
abeku kwa
eti rubi ya basre
aya chitu o ma chitu
omo ba se ne ye menum ye na ye vulnerable yes ye na ye hu ye na that danger mo because they all take decision ya on take the ye onko because no you protected
of course
hwe ye memo mudidi omochi obeda venture onko
ye na no ba be ha ya
nti ye ya na obesa ye hiafo ye na obesa ye hunu amani o.
Okay, ntino mesem amrantie na mo de mo ho agi akro no bom no munyae why sem munyae ei Go DJ yo. Hey, someone out. I'm off when you had in the MKG. Now go there, Jack, what you come for na pay. No so I when you there.
I say video me ana me ro asaho. Badum say omo bokro no akese no so no. Omo ya no ma for mo adi o. Yes. Ba yo bon say obeti yes obi akwa akofa banchi bi.
Oh.
Bon say obi.
Okotu kan ho bibi.
Ba ku bi ba no na market. Omo so akofa se aduane o se den.
Na bro no.
No market be hwe nipa mu na edom bia bunu bi. Oh, na omo di ewu. Omo bo omo kuta weapon. Ba be di oka onji mpo no nko. O don fa etu no hurahura mpo. Na onje ade no fanko. O se to abo. Akun.
Easy. Osman, Momo vendors na.
Momo vendor bi. Ruby wa cheda wa monitor boy na konifie. Why your boys 4 or 5. And wa kwen na wa ko one second ba ha wa ku boy na wa first second na wa kwen. Oh yeah,
this kind of quite the journey.
Let's can pumpa here.
Yes say. Oh, one girl omuku no this can 10,000 cedis.
10,000 cedis.
Hey. Okay, all right. You come on now. You just said yeah. And you might say what you made and so. But I friend say, kakane a friend say Jean Felix almost a sound. Any. I almost a place almost said no me no almost say. I want man who. We find it now. Nah, Beckham so the pawns way. Nah, wait. Patron, Pacho, PG on it, really almost say, oh,
Pacho, one fetching.
Oh, but what do you almost say? We're crotching it, not tomorrow.
I'm more than I said Beckham near you.
What do you got the pawn? Now, Pacho, the meaning is almost said. Anna. Some guy wasn't go or some more years to form the back part.
Hairstyle, no, they say.
Aslan, for us, the near and whom you are, but when the first day we hear who's almost said, well, me, no. Florence vet, and the last time, Missing all now about what that go keep all them more. Almost said, papa. Almost said. I almost say.
We chicks on I said.
I was so smiling. I can't care to be sure. I broken near friends say, Florence, that mean who go keep on. Vetiniana, I'll buy a movable game, man, as I say. And to the padin say to buy no more, so smart will be so. Be so a chunk, we have a show, was tell 5K will be so. Be so be so. Now, say, I'm a catch up on Sunday, no. You try pictures, be I try pictures now. Maybe if you're munya be sending them shams as a mesem papa pow. Stepping come some mammy so not that as a mini macosem papa son. I'm from Bob say, da, mo be another myself, one I'm myself, papa. You know, be will be or son, you know, of course. And no, just by the way, or honum, you know, young man, you made him come over. The first segment of the show, Nimono. Now, you have said the name at here. It's 3 minutes past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports near this morning.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Yes, and come on, Mona, Yemamedi, the first segment. So, Kumasia Sunday, a press conference, told Dano, Yabadi home, Komoye Pa. But I'll say, hi, good morning, Miss Ruby. Please, I need more updates on Real Madrid coach, because I'm hearing that Klopp is coming to take the Madrid team next season. So, give me updates on it. It's your boy, Vinny Jr. inside Quapro. Klopp ne events Xavi ene Zidane nyina din na mu na me hu video bi na FKK mesere Ancelotti dwane afi Madrid na wakopie mu wo Brazil a so dim se ni Vini ne Endrick fuwe ne Rodrigo fuwe ne Eda Militao fuwe ya na omosa wo Brazil mine mu ebe ye I say good morning Miss Ruby, how are you and your crew? And please, I want the top 4 of the EPL. Greetings to FKK and CR7. Said FKK, ya sign with the ACO. And ya can CR7. Ebusi yanku no ho entino. Yanya sign with the ACD. Na just there ujine mu ankasa. Say so what ja tumo be kan busu yan ho.
Oh, na say CR7 me pen asem wa unim. Nya born keke pa me pen lifestyle. The way we see carry no when how why
on Georgina and pra training nyina so any ginem.
Oh, me do aye nyina de o sha se ye nyina. De omode toto no so ne de na no kran de nya no kran nyina no ti so e no na Osman aka no. Smart guy. So at yes end. Sika no so wonya so hwe ni ye. Nyabotre ekohwe no fa football sem no to nchen kakra na yes as a won pena sem ne ekohwe live after football and yes after ne say wojayo obody about so you football ni free na brabo ma kohwe de oyen so o change a lot of life ni nyina kan bi na ma me pena sem na nye ball no kwa not saying say me pay mercy so ase ono so na from the but the two no
Ronaldo si Georgina and plan training nyina so waje atum
ma je atum na obende okuja buna na ase dey
mesi afomante wona ase
adentia
Georgina so we busuafo
busuafo
ento se ronyi begina atwempna close agent
ama twempna
close to by 10 years 15 years now
ama wo so still
na wa wo bebrebe de mi na wan hye won kawa
onfa kawa ne nyehwe
o che sika wo honti
gina ho no nkɔ ne ba
na o kire se ye hia nya na wo hyemra wo zem
we
everyone was saying for more
we
putting be different
different that both show
I tell you no for ring in the kashare na di onye kama
okay and you know no I say I'm Coffee Reggae from Entranwa a good one Kastle, thank you so much. I mean I also message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 na fa message no fa hobra na etumi kenka e wo dwumade ne so emra Kumasi asa na koye press conference a womo hye ansem twefo ne nyina ne se womo eni coach a wabam Karim Zito ba be the technical director na wasan so ahwe kire as the head coach no womo yi no de kire ye e ma womo di nkoma hodo pi e wase na nkoma piepie mu no de e dɔɔso pa coach na kansempi say na an open contract with Dream Steps into oba no na enye problem eniem wa kansem ni people so de for wase nei kodakwa fans no muntumi nya team na chi sadio team ni amo team no eyemu team enti se koyo se nkoyo emre mu ayedi ni po na club no ebehia mo obi baba kɔ players baba beko coach baba beko nanso no fans ne de team ni yamodia
coaches come and go, players come and go, but Asante Conservatory is there. It's for us. Omra team ni area and any media you na a couple of you should come. I don't know, a chance you movie. Woman with them and a never so. So when the old giants are, it is not writing. Supporters are very, very important. They should not see the result as they should come. They are part of the result.
They are part of the results. And no, ne call out. They call us supporters. No, same room. Why didn't obey him? Mamunya team no way. Na one is same 20 be koko yi no kakra because in same 20 no. I say na wa say they won kasai na wo bai na wo ba say enke chire na wo ba be jiligi no legi betumi age na wo dreams a wo bai bra no mobre wo so boa hey dreams as be na ebre e na man Samsung compare dreams is different from Kotoko na wo se ba no aba no wo ye Kotoko supporter ana wo ye nsentwoni a wo be monta Kotoko team no a you are doing free ball first o near ball fe no be ball no obi enu so obo boy efe but emre imu de ne ehia na ne 3 points no yentie se do chechie mu e wo sanko wani mu say Dream FC one for Dream FC this season mo nye hwe be bi omoda no so no ense da nya yi bi ade but and your men compared to Kotoko. Situations need different.
You do some comparison which is not good. Comparing dreams to Kotoko. Our situation was different.
Sorry. For instance, if
no, stop.
I'm coming.
I'm also coming.
If dreams were fourth and in the FA Cup semi-final, you will not sack their coach. That's what we all know. But here it is not acceptable.
So you said you use the word struggling, and I want to direct you. It's not struggling.
When dreams were struggling,
we are not struggling.
Okay.
We play in the league. The first round, you tell me I'm struggling. So are they struggling now? No, you two don't understand me. I'm not talking about dreams. Don't say they are struggling. When you look at our problems, ours it wasn't problem. We played an African Cup. He can bear me. He knows all the players. Are they now here? No. So the concept of dreams and the concept of Kotoko, there's a difference.
I think that's the point.
Yes. So now with here, they know we are not the people who started. We are not the people who recall. I'm not finding excuses. For now, they have to be content to only winning, not adding beauty. My philosophy is adding beauty to goal scoring. This is my philosophy. Because without possession, you can't win. If you want to stop the opponent from beating, you have to possess. When you lose the ball, you lose the game. So now, all what we are after now is to see us back to the. So it's not about fine football now.
And it's not about fine football now. To go to call about fine football, be on the born to start. And you say, but my winning game no. Now, much me a call anymore. Or can be to ask a team and say no. At this point, the players no. They be an FK most of more say man and we here cross. At this point, the team no players ni be here a friend, not just a coach, but a friend. And Tiano so and send be or the two job. But lawyer Safudu could say, Coach Ogum, nyese bi ana wasa entino mosaki no.
Nati Ogum and his team were not sacked because of incompetence, but because things were just not going well with them.
Things were not going on well with them, but not okay.
Nati Ogum and his team were not sacked because of incompetence, but because things were just not going well with them.
All right, I know I am sending be a frequent press conference. Nasiba ye Karim Zito and Wabeshwechi technical director or Sanso Shwechi as the coach. Was saying Kechi still Kodokobe to Magic League, you know. Players no, but you're madam for not just the coach, but to be a friend to the players. And Mama will be uncasting dreams say and but of course dreams now what position where ya come come coach that but the different and your man was so but still coach no GD say obet me the call a fly high the remaining games aka to end the season no yen come was a semi moon na fe yamra Osman Amisha say also
Ruby Mama that's an opinion chichia yen listeners in no nya hwefo no nyina dem ken we are streaming live on Facebook. Into by benya pictures no and videos no quality no so good but too much be na and say we data that take ko Facebook kona ko join the feed no na wo so ko hwe bi search box no kwana Kastle 90.3 Cape Coast na ezashima ezashima wi a benya feed no na yenya ndam kama na yema comment no so ombra na yema show no onya interactive but too much share mo wonu so baby no so wonya bi na wa hwe na feel like page no a pempa notification button no press do so that anopa bia na start up connect to internet and I end up any notification wo phone na press do nti rekɔ adwuma o ekodu adwuma mo say wo feel you can equally also enjoy the show no because extra visuals na and on my show no tum na oyo wo first so wasan so why the more nti yentum na yenye ne do Ruby ended a press conference you know me say bi pa and a lot of revelations no about out to honum. And for me, it is all good. It spices up the game. All my supporters who more could do around their club, you know. And some of the pertinent issues are other the honeymoon. But I don't pay for the purpose of the end discussions, you know. 3 issues now.
But of course, baby, but we are interested, and some of the adults.
Okay. Will be the bit about the supporters, you know. We need to understand that. Born now, you were 2 groups of Nkophobia. was ball nature. You were fans and you were supporters. Fans no were per club ni because club na e bibi mo waye won fe. Enti say the moment no so when you the club nature obagina club nature at moment bi a enyamon koye no na wa atwe no ho. Enti say ta na se behwa ye won kofi bi a also support Chelsea. Enyamon koye ya na we yi no fi Chelsea team nim. Osisi na support e bi a Liverpool because Liverpool full of form. Oye ne fe. This is one set of kofi bi a was ball echi one your from one fans. And I was supporters in so. The most supporters, you know, these are group of people are saying you mo koye you, and you mo koye you, or to the no, and one na wo. Into Bishop Abaka the yen fi kwatokwa na your support. How to foka na yewo, onye mo club bia bi dwarfs are no support, eye no denumpo, or a die hard, and one na obejina. And Ruby between these two groups, you know, yes, moments is and you mo koye ya. Mo no obaje club na to either or support bill. And also back support another club no honestly no different because you ain't serious but more supporter no moment anyam koye no obetre na adwen na wakare as you know ABC dey ye yanko beboa management problem and they will talk about it so your technical problem they will talk about it so players in upon 1 year they will still talk about it until I've seen Real Madrid supporters against Arsenal na anyam koye no they could have critiqued their team. But all the moments I walk up second leg, no, what's the derby, irrespective of what, you know. This is our club. The meeting way na your support. Yes, you bet them they are trying and arguing there. Fine, you will crucial game. Say, I bet you and arguing poor. You have for problems in your 20. Now, for you the team native, now you support or honor. Into that particular game, of Koda Benabao, no. Say, who are corner supporters no will see what call where coming Real Madrid, Bass, no. And then you plan to go outside one more now, and when I broke from what's the ball now, so my ball no your face. But I don't say that. When we are not a problem, people want to man, they won't discuss it. They will certainly come out, discuss their problems, and they are to watch in a share. Players in the B, Mbappé watch one share. In fact, even Paul was at least have a certain place for the man. Next season, no, they don't want to see them in the team because we feel there. One Yazi, the level of Madrid will no. On your ball in a place in the honum. These are supporters. And the Chroma had they be American, yeah, what seems to be brain now had they. But Ruby said, per die hard supporters of a club or Ghana had they. For me, it's per one club, Kumasi as Antico supporters. They are very loyal. Nyamon Koya, what someone had. So problems to be bar. These are the same people who would help there. Won't solve the problems of honum. All the baby hard to for supporters. Nimpo 2-3 play tired to one car. Basha Kotokofuno. About the Porcupine Tertiary Assembly Bar was one washing individually was the club nature, Napoli. Kotokono supporter executive, but to check a die-hard fan. Oko baby war Bruno Pono, and all finally was no qua, was going to try to honor. These are supporters are what said the team not the one Akumado. And it's assembly bar, no what someone Adrena. A coach of a club, a club administrator, a communications director, you don't write them off. And push one on 19. What a quarter baby, my mom years and the one no. Or tell walk around. What the moment plays way. 1 quarter one supporters in Kakasa. No one back to the stadium. Against Becham United, we saw some improved numbers, Kakra. But in that game, no, Shabola Kotoko as a team, what ton was my supporters? No, ya coon. What someone Adjuna, not afraid, communications director. No, so I quattro, uncratebi, just trying to divide the base in terms of the supporters, no. Because it be more someone Adrian. You cannot tell supporters how they should support the club. In fact, they will do it about someone Adrian. Obana won you scarf abu sense of one warrior your supporters now. Obana won't cost one question about how many warrior. It's not the same supporters. Wow. Sometimes support is a being power to make a one sazi. No what discuss a drinks are. No what talk moon subia what ton was a call. North America supporters. If you are boots, no nunca kaunazi, and I was Abba. This is what they also do to contribute to the club. Into when issues comes up, now what someone now say your communications director of any corporate organization to the commercials and the you don't write them off just because if you crucial games into no my weapon or channel supporters in 1 year. And the answer is no. And the coach admitted they are part of the team. In fact, take their board and you put 11 and a Watford one. But then the 12th man on your referee no or a supporters no. Sure. The moment, the atmosphere now will create no, and all my teams were a team. by Chroma Day, also the young respect and supporters in tea. And the heart of folk on said on your vibrant thing, it is because supporting best now wait, you know. So what Kastle part one time won't say one answer. The last time I heard Herman and on any executives and I supporters here, I was one to see from there. Young Pebble, you know, coach. One man Ghanaian coach, and you believe there's a Ghanaian coach about bottom why you do know. That season, out of folk won a treble. But afterwards, what has happened? In the work, Kastle would say one answer. These are the things that Ghanaian clubs would have to learn. And I'm happy that Karim Zito, he's lived in those areas, you know. Now, no, we're moving our answer about a different area view. In terms of the modernity of football, Ruby, he's in touch with it. And I agree with him. Supporters, they are part of the club. You can never write them off. Because born went to Mkobo empty stadium. Born I supporters in your team and you just said I want about to Mabo. But the problem of young football, Chroma Hade, the general Ghanaian attitude in there. Ruby, yampe criticisms. Especially even the constructive ones in Pono. Yamfan Yeduma. So very has no yen let's say Kanima. You couldn't feel there and penasem. I put a beard in Eduma finism. I put an Eduma one. But I am very fair, so I've been a boy. Sabe in Yamansa. Sari has not one yet. No bits nature not watch us in the art. Directionary fee. A cousin or Basay. Even if they're in Yedumpa, catch an more kano. Ajatum, you are going to consider. But I had any friend Yeduma. This is a big issue for our football. So I'm very happy there. If Kotoko they want to win this Premier League way now, Ruby, their destiny is in their own hands. But unfortunately, they cannot control the destiny of others.
If
you actually 6 points, why can 6 more matches to go?
6 points. Or sounds will get in Swatman 3 points.
You can fight for your destiny. I feel that realistically, no, the FA Cup no can be for them.
Okay.
But the Premier League is the destiny no on share Kotokofu on share Dream Shapes another Ghost Stars on share Kotokofu and Kastle was one by one. Now one bump and one hope there. 1 hour they will name they are going to falter.
Sure.
But Sasha Ghana Premier League in terms of consistency, Timmy be winning 6 matches was actually on times you see. In the Kotokofu bumper nobody win the 6 matches no. I doubt the trajectory you want Ghana Premier League no. Oh yes. They one of the matches no be see.
Sure.
And even the team of the first impono, I doubt that the maximum points in those 6 matches. About my friend, losing in our honor. So I'm more dicey, but I feel that the concentration obviously will be on their team.
Okay.
If it's going to be on their team, they will need the supporters. Now the comparison of Dreams FC and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ruby, I'm tempted to somehow agree with Obi question because I Ghana Premier League in able. And the form definitely also counts on him. But form not counting, every team in this world will go through that movement to be now. And you Chelsea started very well. But somewhere around December, February way, Chelsea for one performance, but catch Chelsea on your good team now. There are problems. Shall ask now, for instance, this is where losing 3 matches per. Why about draw 13 in the Premier League after 34 matches? Based on points I will pick up no, based on the Juma when you this season no, say you compare clubs in now, and can back and kawaii but say compared to the previous years no, in the Juma be a coach and so by why no, and the Liverpool the first now, I work at the coach in one yazi. So it means what the baby man quay and farm man. Manchester United currently what the him for. Tottenham Hotspur what the him for. Beside Real Madrid, this season, a piece of Madrid supporters here, they will tell you. Well, yes, we'll pick a point. We'll have La Liga and the Champions League, and they got close like a crack. But if it's a one performance, they will tell you the coach, one shot that one go on this season. I need the coach in Yazi totally. So there are problems with the one. Karim Zito has proven to us point in time there. He's a manager. Ejumano say I'm under ample time now. About
last time crowd with my and I was
absolutely. And Ruby, young question just last season, the maiden debut for Dreams FC in the Confederations Cup. Shejuma waye. All the way to the semi-finals. And I could do honum. I mean, wasn't one to sway you. And I will call on him. But I Ghanaian clubs are. Yenyam ya kobo dama campaign say we are. All of a sudden you are going to lose some of your
players. No way you mean every mama you
Solomon Abo show the your campaign a blasters goalkeeper no. Couple of other players Jelly pray away for team no. And it was more or less like a new team I was starting to build. But for me that shouldn't even be a reason. Because a team enyim wedwuma the moment are not what the form no. yen na ka this season so wanya careful and kofi relegation no obotum na wako. But fast forward second half of the season no, check their performances in the Dream Safety Ababa. I think meetable team. One ben relegation no, they are closer to maybe at 7th or 8th position one than what ben relegation. In or there or you be a or two or bomb no okwenwa also enwa. But Ruby technically so currently this season I don't know Gina bench was my Dream Safety. Onya wo fe Domo no so no Gina honum. And no technical director. But then coach no so okwe so a obviously we take credit no. But one koye so a now so super botum no we take credit that ma discredit no so honum. But fast forward, is he a good coach or not? The answer is yes, or a good coach.
Okay.
But for me, it is good that watching at this BB today. Team Baba Fano attributes are different. Now, so admit today.
Of course.
Attributes for the two sides are different.
Because the Dream Session now, I was semi-finals of the FA Cup.
Yes.
No more that fought our Ghana Premier League. Almost like a coach.
Yes, they will be so happy when you're Bajankasa. But then fast forward, no. Say I share on any team no day for what because it's here now. Why I'm dying there, he's a legend of the club. He understands the culture of the club. On him, what it takes there, over winning trophies. Now the other body stage, you wonder that place. In fact, even talk about the sex issues. The moment players can have sex positions if you are to mobile yet. That means you're kitten in Yano. When they can sometimes Ruby, Ninano or science and data. If you heard me say too many of those information, as I'm a player. Never to my back up with issues to be another fact to be a sort and some impona or bottom was the moment our players will find friendship in their coach. Ruby, when there are issues, they come to you, they discuss with you.
Okay.
On slow.
Okay.
These are the things that for me feel that you're awkward with teams are or tell woman Yamokoye or Zema one or Hono. And thinking that some kind of for me, majority of it no may by Adrian. However, for Kotoko to win a trophy this season, no, it starts from just I assume the position there. Obe the interim head coach, you know. A corner best over Fadra. Obe bridge up the gap between the players, you know, and attacking the team, which is very important. Saying they say never to me team way, you know, on your bad them in terms of names. No or your fringe issues be and what affect the players' one performance on the field of player. Then it means those issues, you know, in now the technical team and the management, especially the team manager, no, want to know one flash out those or crisis, you know. Last time, the members have said, "Me then I don't come in. Me care. Into the number 2 margin is do." Some. I think a month ago, so 2 months ago, and you be able to see them come on about the strike of the team. All but baby on some fata. And you see sometimes when you park on a private life, or best in able to know for. But me sure there's a legend be in a winning. Born wa bubida. Club no refer wherever that man you pakuno. Coaching to so wa kwenye machino. Wa bo bretin in football. So for us when you were casa there. Osimosi, a young man, you have a life ahead of you. A playable baby, a biati be a date no or rumbo. A biati no business at the dado, or been a year, or been a girlfriend. Chum with you, not say in 10 asama or to Jawan Kasa, because you have your own career at stake there. About protect your honor. May I show that those players are to Cosiciano. Ruby said, be someone now, woman by 99.9%. In fact, when you know, Bianya could be a contract to Abuchi.
Of course.
Now, I quote. With this kind of performance here, the last 5 matches were the easy. So you carry a general to base. Now that my place in the contract to Abuchi.
Oh,
but Brenda when you baby.
But the company here be
just this place. Some of us it's in a fiade. Now your company there, young blasters, young DM Rosie. Yes, sir, any place in BCCAO. But when the performance in the first half of the league, you know. So I'll trade them in the second half. So call up people next time. We are going to expect today. One one is in. The kind of thinker performance boy you had in the last 5 matches, you know. I doubt that the Blasters coach, you know.
Oh,
so from 5 games or Ghana Premier League
or
in Kasano. So it means that they understand the problems in our honor.
All right, that's
Lawyer Safu Duku. Ruby, need a mechanic wahade. You see, communication ejuma PR ejuma or your expert when ejuma. Yes, if you want to when you kasa naturally, they know how to manage the situations. Lawyers were found why learned because they are jack of all trade. Knowledge was used from Babyara. But it doesn't mean that technically there are certain answers being posed of questions. You want to say tell you when on task room. Incompetence, you know, it is not only about results. About management of games. About management of players. Issues may handle issues na didn't you know. And so to results, you know. not to manage the outside situations now.
Wow,
he's still incompetent. It's meaning why he wants to massage the issues, Yes, where your coach no kondo unko. Just admit.
So it means maybe now be the person can say be and based on results on the field kwana. The party ways. There are other issues.
If it is not based on the results, no also by one kakra.
Okay.
Because kotoko one results no born a woman put on your face. And one of what time I say, what time is born there? You come ball or your face. By your 2 years, share. No will complain. You bomb on your face, your 2 years, share. No will complain. Then. But he is so burying the match in Pabon on your face. Or lose to say ball on your face. So what is the problem now?
Okay.
I feel there in simple one man. Someone answer upon another bias or too much send me a baby kakra and kababwa. But for me to say that he was not incompetent and blah 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 no, it is just trying to manage the image of the coach. Coaches are hired to be fired, and for me, don't call out to the trouble in football.
Of course.
But people are agitating at the end of the season.
Married for us.
No, season that when you're a one continue to my answer wage and a corner. So be it.
All right.
Hold on to your decision to make take Now let's watch forward on honor.
May I say, Asman, the Venga, Eddie, and no now message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For our message for Brian Kinkain Farmer. We are also live on Facebook at Kastle 90.3 FM, Cape Coast. FKK Bramuka Krena Fee. Yamfa calls no and twaso on this particular segment.
Yeah, so Fuduku, the chance here, dear Fino. After a year, Ugum, the cycle, no coca, management type BBA, mama on free hand to operate, to one in recruitment. They are more pay, they will pay as a coach, no more the amount of support to be a more jano, so no one yen a juma. In Tiakoba, say, resource, no, and you're consistent, no, wine and palm, no, a coach, into a coca answer, no. And is it to the anno so bem? Am I raising a lot of that questions, no? So I say behind the coach, no more any didn't commode that. So I'm ramme ye juman, but no more chill me say and on a technical directorate rule no and an hour babaye. The Nadia Malik Jabe, no, and on our babaye. Na what was why you meant here and command no more did that. So no embamme technical director and farmer a year commercial Santo Kotoko. No. But then clearly now come to for prosper na tugum. Even if says so we season no crampona utieti ana bibia nchese obeko beyond the season. Enti nyina kan bi na ebia de ono apre no koka initially. Kan bi di ma coach na to bi kire no no. Ene bi oba ya na nka obepese damage no obe control but so the Oyusu no ane bro konka ni twi no me so senka no abeboa no Oyusu I'm not saying so on English but as Oyusu incompetent now we o sa baba beka se eye enyoma bibre bi nti na kan incompetent na asem na no aka no nti all inclusive bibia wumbi players performance resource our team no benya o ntimi manage issues they are off the pitch on the pitch ni nyina kan bi so it means coach na dwuma na oye no anso ani tina oba be kire mu asaaye de I feel say or try so be control the damage na so be siesie nyoma no kakra na watimi amassage no batamfa ya so ni mu coach efeno Zito o kan sembi na ona me so me free say we went to the clubhouse and I saw that the players felt so comfortable. Sometimes when a human being feels comfortable they forget their target. Enti emro mo call clubhouse baby akotoko players ni gu no na ya yo mo te say borders no students do omo akwakugu dormitory ya show mo house master eni gu omo ho so won show mo na so omo befa ho afa yo omo nyoma omo befa bush befa omo befro wo efro ekokroma koyo omo nyoma sa na kotoko team na kwa ka so okoya no the way omo ya relaxed any the way omo ne na mo yo omo nyoma na so omo feel comfortable I say baby omo tino omo you okay bibia nsi omo ani so so omo ya so omo ni target bia aso omo ni mpo so omo bo club bia fra no kotoko so omo yiro omo no omo ani bre ono si okoya science kakro hu ye no per this shop and I say short write up omo dia ma means say obepeso obetwe omo mu nsuo kakra obemo omuani abro betwe omo adwene asi the target of the club no which players no one of their born ones were started free no and who say a risk power and risk and no take a sad decision now akwa take their man hono but the bebo ne say wanji league no crampo na say wanji FA Cup no crampo na obi antwanity because he is a technical director na brabebe from the word go obeko back to no then your coach cries said the artist is sika kono any maso kunodu omu ba ko beba be no just rumor any nyina ya titi bia no ho but the best make nyina ne say challenge no ho difficult the man and waka say going back to the top no difficult but then bibia no impossible if says omu nyina begia tum na so omu be focus no more consistent over omo target na omu betimi achieve and ye nyina ya kan bibia ni goal stars so many leading with 6 points between omo and Kotoko and goal stars almost 6 games na aka no almost so better from say 2 games na almost so better wa so mbe lose bia na o betimi aka say possible so the football common dia obviously full of uncertainty bibia betimi asi but obehwe team no so no lead no ono so eta lose games ana onti say o kan nyina bom na say what the statistics nyina baba behema and also taking into a consideration so almost so free points bi gu ba bia omo beje a ti say o de ka ho cross and as point omo ageda
mo dem mo yama
udu wa na de be ma ti say o de ka ho cross automatically mo atwemu 9 points so imagine enya de ye easy sa atimi de ma no enti penin sama a o kan say wo dreams na on struggle na comparing dream to a Kotokon and the non starter obia gitum dreams are no more struggle no so no ana no owo ho no ana o ye say oni hwan say we friend domo
omumienu na ye adwuma no
omumienu na ye enti sometimes we so no so bench wo
of course
sometimes on the bench wo no kwa we say domo pa ana o ta sorry emeki yes instructions no to any place no otimi effect etimi ade mo amuti bobo kwa no omumienu na ye adwuma but don't so can contract no asem say a open contract and no with Dreams FC say anytime bia no obetimi afirimu akọ professionally obeka say unjin tumu de but they bia baby o free ba no that friendship that connection that network na and as a contact na on naked o mo create wo honom no eno nti na ama no eba sa eno nti no ntimi blame ni bebre say as a professional coach dey nti na obeka say open contract I say any bound bia bibia enshada ensha kete say team no yen target ni fa you could do this level fa you could do ha na no sika say ne de be ma bibia sa anim to no oda sori ene ya jo kan o say ene ya yi o ka so o back to dreams a omo ntimi nka bibia enye so omo ntimi nka oba do omo nka hwe on be welcome no into the family to also oba no ket kwa fe ne kachensa wo hu pictures a oni Kotoko eye train wo ho wa adakojachi na ase wo fudodo nti tama na prosper ho no no sa pictures no na eba die nti no wan fe na kan kire no ti e kan bibi se oni no wa yonkofo a etra dreams adwuma na oye no yes nti no obetimi akwaba anytime bia that's why me ka say ntimi blame but baby a waba ne dey different say matisem say 2 years kwa na mo dey amano
after every season we are
yes 2 years so omo dey air mana it means performance based bibi wom enyoma nko yi a ye on be asew say the omo apam obi ama waba no ti sa nyoma nyina be ba be hye nti so o ka say ye different indeed bibia ni ho a na omo dey ebe say this is our limit. I coach ukokudua yebeka se no nya adwuma biem ti maka se contract no enwa se
no omo uniform po as head coach obeko technical director
obeko na be kan say a lot of options within the same team or options baby obetimi akoso or advisor obetimi mpo aka so or dey o kan omo ti ku no ho obetimi abobo bokwan dia ton bebre it means say ono na create sa connection no with a KTSA ukrekunti no yemfa side but Kotoko challenge ne there difficult is it doable obetimi aya na
to win the league no
what football terms yes bibi betimi asi Go Stars bibi betimi atrega ema omo so ahyase edi nsiemunu ama omo so ahyase so omo elusi games but per baby aye weni baby aye gina yi de losing 2 games etwa so na wo lusi 6 points who say yeah can say because Kotoko last 2 no ni nyina aye defeat Baru said before then no more about draw me no atwa so and ni nyina points and no lusi enti se wo kan ni nyina aboma Kotoko nye 6 points no enkwa na make such difference na mom no 4 points bi a no modie kan atuogu no and na aboa ma bibia ni Go Stars say o ma babeje obviously 6 points na mo elusi atoa so no and na babe the difference na edem no ti e hyase free baby ti enye sa 2 points no pe na say 2 games na coach no lusi no and e kofa sa de by na hyase na ye draw and after the be defeat ti na they fell say one hwe a e beto so atimi akọ and omo sakinity say Zito aba say all calling the supporters nso omo mbra nyina no me sure say ball a waka say nye fe nyina no eye bibi na oka kire omo say so bana esi a ne pressure wo just 6 games per neighbor FA Cup ba ku bi ehiem o ka bo nkra say 7 games now be kase mbebo fefefe mbebo tikitaka now fa be chance game we only one of the difficult teams ni bi na ba Aduana Stars e wo say na nsa utimi omo nsa do omo so de but na nso omo so pick up omo so di broni na eba e na no broni na eche wo shell 3 ha Accra Lions yi e na another broni ba enti so okoka de e fa ubenwa na Aduana Stars for na bebo de e fa chen na nkoye enti me sure say no a no ahwe e na na ka experience no asem ye can the culture of the club onim supporters in the way omusiti de obeka bia no beto omutirim ti from the word go ama omati ahye say at the end of the day the here say you budget 3 points na your team dia konti as a coach and in the technical team no unum say na assistants no so or experience pa wa coach am doubts da and no so wa bokoto consider nti omu nyina aye namfofo and omu abanti the dikan cohesion understanding sa nyoma ne say obia back in nyonko no obia support no nyonko no obia protect no nyonko no ebe free hono maba no kan na media sorry so a o si players ni be hia de
a friend
not just a coach into a come here we said there na ebi mo kikan ka se coach na say o ma players no sa do chance no e ma bia so bi mpo ye bibia kwan obefa so obetwi nanim e kwan obefa so obekasa no ni e ka say yen krokro players nya se krokro mo mo mutirim nya mo de ma no mbrusu o se obu o ha obetwi nanim o ha se edwetwi nanim bebre but the chire no ye wo kwan ye be fa so ye be cover up it ye be krokro de minimum ye be show say adwuma no ye
alright
na results embra enu bi na ne ye ka no Pep Guardiola anya so omo krokro mo players o omo krokro ba at the end of the day wo ye Thierry Henry na so ka se ko defend na ko defend a wo se wo ye Henry wo free Arsenal na benti no wa babasa ti wo Arsenal de na ade ba obetwi wo no obeka cho se masa me ka cho se bo na ya be defend bi ti sana sa coaches no e wo so omo ye and I feel say Zito aka ho asem dia kan say weekend dia wo ha ya o game no beba so dia hu dia ode ba on say indeed obetimi aye adwuma na na say ontimi nye
okay
but the number of games in there is and about too soon so obetimi asesam bi me sa na mu no say difficult ne ending
I was going to Bibiani Go Stars weekend we call Vision FC and I'm like I'm not sure say this game on lose this game way and their next game on home to Karela United their third game is Swatreman more so their fourth game and a Dons Park against Kotoko our match with 32 you know
Premier League is they say there will be beje also
beje of course
yes they will be there also me say Go Stars omo dia
me da say mama focus net here from adventure and from Rasubi
the real sports is here
Neuer's caught in no man's land it's Marley
Kastle FM the sports king
League Go Stars the coach Karim Zito oya da kra no a e de ne de Kotoko no this said next season and on be ya ye ye and on the press conference na say nkoma hodo de to dwane bi ne ya tena ase e on the first segment na ma few calls na fe ye nto aso e wo show ne so 0244 408 046 0244 408-046 and 0244-408-354. 0244-408-354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
me pacho di ni baby of free.
So we talk about the
oh, so for apia I do so pa.
I don't come back on shows. Maybe the Kakra but I got easy, you know, maybe more and can sort of arrange the crisis. And because you're quite big MCMP about the Dilly, lay of Africa. The name of the big name for because to send them in the next year, and that's what because we said it is what the man TV here in Kisha. I have voice. Because I hear literally 1 month in the TV, make more with Java better, 1 month tomorrow. Now, to literally, and now I caught the fact we need a new work for them, not to go to literally. Because the staff is saying every 2 weeks, and on the start in the more. And if you were never to be the one, I bet more that affected body, because I need to be there, and can let the more and everything pick up the more and
Meda say suffer up here at the end no 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Karim Zito, 6 more games to go. Owa hwekoto kwa adwuma na ye no aka nsem ne pii ne yatena ase a edidi eho enkom no betima frɛ na also do adwenhwɛ e de aba so bi 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Frena also F adwenche no ebra subi. I say you do all. It's your boy Piggy Losky from Kisi and Audiway. And so Ede Abba na FKK.
Yes.
Not for piano or the or say you sort a man issue na affected Kotoko team no mana.
Ebia kakra. Obekasa affect said the last time no mbusa Frederick Kasari no kan. Say no closer to Polipa and tis asem ne ha no but for how long? Sebi nipa you say ya jano kwan. Ye se ne we ya na ye life continues. Born ye njaibo. Nti for how long no bet na say eno nti na omo begya na omo target ni omo bro omo bo say nipa na omo begya na. Sebi o say Poli no family ni we ko omo move on. So atiase. Nti say ye no ade na omo nhya ase na omo ensese omo adwen fanfiri no. It's why ye ka say esa kotoko management no me honom na me issue ni wo de ken nyina no obeka players obeka the technical team and all that but me hu say management no emuoha emuoha omo hihye omo mfini mu ye bia for the season the obeka sa ande awie nti we dey omo find it but next season ekono I was say management no solid no bia nya na adwuma a oye.
Okay.
That's what break crowd on say no mo break.
Mama fa kwala we. Hello, good morning.
Ghana's best female sports presenter, a host and a commentator. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Asha Khalifa, the taxi driver.
And you got to perform ko fa kan to some o me da maje leginana.
Look yom beje.
Na me legini na o mutimi ndio mani meyo because once I'm testing ko ade. Leg no, e be ko go de kan ko corner. Wallahi Masa, Mamma Bian translates what I mentioned after Kotoko. Masa, ye nya born a bo. A banana go start today, more from an antianko. Won't you move your house to catch me? Yea, you're testing quite the legal. The ghost has no money not or what lawyer or what Kotoko for a Mamma bribe, no with that legal my own. Metoko a FIFA, a year from Metoko FIFA said a 6 match. Oh, Ghana.
Meda say Asha Khalifa the taxi driver 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Right, that's man.
Yeah,
we're happy upon this segment, you know.
But football, everything is possible. Football is very possible. And maybe I'm going to say, most of the times, the clubs was the coaches what I want your reaction.
Sure.
Most of the times, what I want your reaction. It is possible 8 matches be a worker. Premier League in 6.
6.
FA Cup and so 2 more qualifier. I for 7 matches. 7, yeah. It's possible they can win all those matches. It is possible. So this is in base that. Kotoko beating almost about 8 matches.
Okay, Mama Fakwala Wimra. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, all.
Me pa chodin baby of free. Okay, it's you.
The Kotoko today, match or work ended on the program. Hey, I assume if you keep it up and the curve to a pump, I mean, or you could baby.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Someda say, okay, Asman.
It's a mystery. Kotoko, they can only hope there they will finish the season well.
But if I'm posting man, come on, your cap because I'm here. I'm not go anymore. I'm one more to Africa.
Oh no. I disagree. Your boy season we are a player on the team is successful. Or your cap is but and a cap is your only prestige. It will also help you the Kotoko Africa. This is a team. The last time I'm already signed out former coach,
Peter
Motmani. Say someone not for Kotoko had to focus on. You probably represent a club, sir. They have the heritage, the history.
And that's how about heritage. But they be a fun.
No, but we performance consistency. Eroko the more Erokono, no room boy, combine BBA. South Ghanaian clubs now. You're Africa. Team now what sorry as in domestically no.
Now
it is because one town one born to each other one by one culture. Yeji has no that twinchen. But the more able to me about Koya no, about to Mabua, Kotoko team way no in terms of names. They are not bad players. It's just unfortunate to them. And I work with coach. The coach is going to be a friend to the players now. I believe they can get the best out of them. And the reaction of a new coach Biano most of the times are positive. But I don't expect the Ghana Premier League to go to Maji.
Okay.
But the FA Cup no.
And if you
are why not? They can dream.
All right. The Amfa a Hanin Sinafe. Okay. Mama fa call away now. Me fa happy. Hello. Good morning.
Morning, Miss Ruby.
Me fa chodin baby of very free.
But your best ability.
What about it you?
This will be I pay a minister with your family.
Now,
Legend and you over more than the first match is our case. We too now, you're winning, bear type to me about your one. Now, you're bear 16 points and I'm going to put me winning. Now, I want to more than that. Bear football, but you know where winning. Now, you know the number one anchor offended. We start winning the play good anchor. Nations are now there. Other 21 nations in the that 2 seasons are actually in Western region teams were there. No, the Malay Western region teams have the 3 seasons are scheduled. And then I am positive. So that's a million for one day moving.
Okay, may I say now Western for your money ye. Now Moja Molega, well, if I'm coming high, Central for body and for the and can't be Western for your money ye. And the issue is, oh, yeah, a friend say, Matessa. Free as well, Mukoya Chebia, no Aquaje. Oh, Tino, the ghost doesn't so around to bet to me idea. I don't my friend, maybe not on my way, Bob Boy, the deaf, he said, Nayatia Quintino, I, Osman, I, Obiana.
Why the Western regional teams no?
Western for no. I saw Mr. Timber, I tell much.
There is
money day.
Proper investment.
Of course.
And sustainable resources or back at clubs, and some at Timber group of companies, now back one. Now go stars once we are to the timber. Sikawo once we're back one.
Mediama
go fields. And our club owner he's willing. And so the others know what are they doing.
Central had them sis can be anyhow. Hey, now crowd says Central region. Yeah, any day.
I said all black silver.
Okay. All right, then for the segment ni ending koma akano and fanto also.
Sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No curry, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made for me. Bundles like the way you want them. That star 530
Kastle
hash.
FM
Made for me
90.3.
bundles today.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Shani multi bet so GD say ebe farm and now for phone in the cheetah phone na. Or the bet way for bet influencer. And your bet one the fufra. I brought chichen the code no. Et me money yesika. Cause dudu or chichen no chire sika dudu obenya. Opia bet me a bet influencer. We a the fufro cra e di kan e wo wiase afane nyina free bet way. Kai say nchihye kakra wo ho. Gaming Commission of Ghana sashas here. Woni fie no otwe a enko ho. Bet no wonyansem.
Ghana, are you ready for some cool chop? Game Back Pick 1 multiplier is now bigger from 26 times to 30 times. Play Pick 1 Pick 4 in at least 2 of the 3 daily draws and you get a free 2 Ghana City bonus. Dial star 946 hash to start playing now. Game Back is regulated by the MLA. Play responsibly.
When I get home and want something quick to chop, everything there inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only need some water. So kiss made easy. Carry mix, eat a bio, chop am anywhere, eat a bio, Kivo carry for your office, boarding house, Kivo carry everything there inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy, Kivo carry mix, eat a bio, Kivo carry.
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix, soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
Couldn't win the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, of course. Imagine the first season was the Premier League, and you're bad. So Sunday, just a point against Spurs. At the trophy in Liverpool on Sunday, yeah, I'm now on trying the other games now. Almost I want you to Sunday, say be a Chelsea, be share or mono. Na Chelsea to me for Kwanwa, Jenema, Kakra, so hot Santino. Liverpool for Sunday, 1 league 10. Before Chelsea be share na aye a Jumano Kama Elho. It's now have brand to that Facebook now. In some cases, this guy, an man, or a Berman Kasanka. Mateta. When you did have KK Crater, Mateta. Now, William Saliba. And Saliba microphone says he from out. Saliba. But then Arsenal, Akobo draw. You know, Liverpool 4 are already there. Osman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Yeni nkomo ya wa mano nsem mu na fe ya mranwa nsema hodo osisi ye Asha Khalifa na rehwa kan pa wo jubifo ade omode ye no basana the Inter Milan ebe ye no Inter Milan de na mo be ye nipa no na ebinya mada Inter Milan ti obrai na nti mo bo kwahia Barca no ana we Barca na a different issue
definitely
and me hwe mfimfini ma me hu Mkhitaryan me hu Barella line up ram say akaba ko bi me dam refi am say Chahanoglu way say from be so mo ye changes bi wo mu ni ade so me say onti Barca no onti me Barca fo ani nye Osman say no Inter Lucia ma wani nye because when ye nkwanche game na kasa ne Barca game no no focus no ananya no ano no
the Champions were different game.
Different game. I never know. I'm not Taremi ne, Taro Martinez. And Timunya would say befa. The first my uncle.
Yeah, Ruby, my start me a transfer stories can be involving 3 Ghanaian players now. Within 5 minutes now, yamba matches in do. Ended I call England report about on 3 Ghanaian players: Thomas Tepati, Kudus Muhammad, and Antoine Semenyo. Now, me start if you partners in Ruby, it is an obvious or known issue there. Eko Arsenal honomana. Now there are issues concerning some of the players who won contract and others. In Monday, na many case in common. Now, Mr. Some of the players are key to Arsenal projects, About season or about Champions League, but yet today they want to extend their contract. They have been talking about monetary issues. But how come the Pata this season a top 2 performance for Arsenal team now? One Kasano Hono. But fast forward, yes, is in common now. When that other issues to my day. The 2 DMs are Arsenal team that is Pate and Jogiono or Cheda Womukur Otumoko. Basa Kurbakwana, Pateni Betsna. Na afa jogi omumi na samono wakwa as a free agent into for some time now ya tede kwa Flamingo funa wonya brain tennis konti the last international break no wan kwa nko game bia mo national team bia okọ Brazil kwekozi nkomo etende na ya hwede partesu ni issues no how is it going to end and then good news in there I went out from David Oistin say echo England or Trozima Athletics for no the Athletics for no and Ruby he's one credible person in terms of net transfer news no he doesn't miss it or honor. And the way to my confirm there. Currently, Arsenal for any parties in common. Ma sisi 2 sides in no. Either Pate Crampo is very happy there. Obeste were England. Nebusia Funo now they are stabilized. Ofi the London Abrabono no nya jehun. Intinde Abrenton even though when ya a lot of offers from Atletico Madrid, FC Barcelona they are interested. Juventus will concrete interest in Thomas Partey. But then say Arsenal football you open the woman new contract he's going to sign. And proposal are currently Arsenal for that to Partey or a 2 years plus 1 year extension. And what tell us Partey Bajatuma at the age of 35 years and obey a career with Arsenal so sign the new contract now. Now one Arsenal supporters base no na Ruben Muacha kakra ne rape issues no. And some are burn up to now be most of them nah it is not good. And some be about Ruby I feel there it is much ado about nothing. Abrofiminim wire so ban blacks and Cotina they want to target them. This is such a ball of Partey Wabo. A Panacha number 6 progressors of the boss in the game currently in the world they are few and Partey is one of those players Until they obey them contract extension now we stay fit in the next years ahead now. Obey because teams be will win the Premier League, watch the Champions League or the squad in depth not just the squad in depth but you want to look at the experienced players what bachelor what see league na say and now competition what bonus no tum na waji into will be for me I'm very happy there Abrentia obeste and once one person is exiting it means another person will definitely also come in or honum into Abrentia for Martins will be Mendy in recent times yeah but the Madrid to 4 front runners they are in the opera was sign Abrentia but in that echo Spain or yazano see today Abrentia or Chawazim or Mark Cafuno Juan Castro, also the new sporting director for Arsenal, Andre Beta, in the way to make Koshia Martins with men on Yenebusia Funinano. We're convinced the boy in the mother Arsenal projects or your Wajatum. The next time what kind there, it be at the length of the contract and as a call Bajino, and then they overshare there over Tumna over Jatum, and it is going to be a fierce competition between Arsenal and the Real Madrid. And what's the boy is open there over in the English Premier League now. Obotumna wa kwako bobi wo honom. Yes. Of course, it's or you're interested and I want to see how especially when a Madrid for saying you want to pay a holding midfielder at least about to obey man when a Spanish player or buy an icing on the cake for them. Into let's see how this or 2 transfer way no about to for Partey will be particular. I'm so happy about it because boy not this season there said ask about to Kwenyima he's going to be there. New midfielders will come in definitely he can guide them. Now once we tum na wa bonti kudos to Partey there. New contract no botum na waka honum. Manchester United developing stories record honum. David Oistin clear Manchester United in the summer one priority obey on attacking midfielder number 10 row and our face center forward. In the Ruby's actually game na na players are new clubs and other new coaches who sign one per player but just one position. But player say winger about number 10 about say center forward. So center back about the right back and the left back we per players back versatile in nature. And the one more quite interesting. Now Manchester United for one number 10 priority award no or Matheus Cunha of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now Ruby Sky was out to boy no it's about 62.5 million pounds. And other boy endo. Boy is hoping to join Manchester United. Okoban da se bibi ntuma ankoye ya. One plan B near Antoine Semenyo. Yes, and I know what to know words in common. And so far the interest on Antoine Semenyo no. You had to Arsenal, you had to Tottenham Hotspurs, and you have about Manchester United now. And Ruby looks as if the oil concrete or your interest at United from war. What food is when you're Semenyo want team numa. Boy no botuma more than 5 rows in the team. And particularly, so when to manage Europa League now, next season based on their league position, no, United won't go Europe. So when go Europe, now they will need players already now because no one way European football. In this case, Antoine Semenyo if you born of next season now bar, shut down convince me rebel honum. Most of the time depend on the options our boy no so benya or honum. But I feel that Semenyo come Manchester United that will be to be a good addition. Yes, it will be a good addition because of the kind of ball now Brenton Obono. He's a workaholic player. One thing about him, Urban roles no bottom am buy 4 different roles in the team. On the right wing bottom abo, left wing bottom abo, number 10 bottom abo, center forward bottom abo. So for me it will be a good one. And Okoban Damosa, then now they bring a lot of the Ghanaian players are in some of these big clubs no. Yeah, but today once you put when you're in nature another once you bobia. Nyamabo konkana oza moya yen Ghanaian players. So I want to see how Asamoah so ni deal no obotum na obeko. And will be last but not the least, Kudus Mohammed, no one ben semi bio. The last time, it was Liverpool for one coach, that is Ancelotti, and on a press conference after Oba West Ham game, Okasa about the attributes of Mohamed Kudus Okade. Kudus will be a very good fit for your Liverpool team, Into a mass speculation about there, it means that possible the 8 year in the summer, you're about to me about today, Mohamed Kudus Liverpool will go in for a signature, especially when Mohamed Salah was on only 2 years contract. Into abona so be understand dia obo nya pressure no obo te club coach na ase obo to no wa abona no so wa abo Liverpool fu no but currently am you can say and the reports on by there Arna self no was 100 million euros.
Hey wa
Arna self
Ronaldo
nkofo no
masa
yes when you mark 4 ringers in the Premier League into me can say Karo Mitoma Ebeka general transfer or try one fa Antoine Semenyo so kan hu bi
okay
Luis Diaz and Mohamed Kudus. But one first choice option is Mohamed Kudus, the 100 million pounds, 100 million euros. So what look at West Ham. Now West Ham for Baja, urban personal deal now. On pose no problem because they will be willing there. I bet $12 million a year no. About to know where China was a man. Now we move on to Manuel J. Now Mr. Kudus and Mibusinya.
Uncle.
Okay, no Liverpool. $12 million a year. So how do you feel I want the taxes from place? Uber than Quebec and Nature. Also be to Kudus na kaso 100 no na if he's going to play for all trophies now I think the competitively no Liverpool can give him that man name, household name in European football. Na no so we na waka but if it's about money he's still a young player. I mean it's how the league this time around Kofosu yaza wants work on ma what tum na woji wons into Kudus will take a decision and currently no only agent in Yeduma no lawyers are for one na waka bom no onye nebusuafo in the Washington worker Kudus no one Ruby will see how this particular transfer and so obetum na obekọ honum. Now you come to the games na okodo honum no. Ended up with the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal ball against Crystal Palace. It was a North London derby game, another day London derby game okodo honum. The game ended up 2-2 draw honum. And then this means that Liverpool in their next game against club award from Tottenham Hotspur just a point would hand Liverpool their 20th Premier League trophy or honoma. Wabe call Manchester United for 120 record and once why no and not there Liverpool funo on United or better up in the Premier League now. They are there. However, game when Ankasa does it. And then midfield the 4 goals or Kodu in the game was good goals 2 clubs in to more share. The first goal I bet from Jacob Kivio Otumoshe no. If you look at the quality of the header and the quality of the goal now. Ruby, a Bobona Bado, Jiren Timber, and a Mazadama or accolade the Mazaman because of the incisive crosser, Otum or Buena bench Otumoya Dama Hedano. Fast forward, Per Brent our phone a breach as a new goal or sharing the 27 minutes in the share. As now for now, one of the set pieces in terms of corners were expert to know. And the Crystal Palace show one day, the quality I want also one or Yazo Tum na Okosur. One I know be I expect an in swinger no. Abenta wa from a breach as to more tunu kojina chi and I feel to an inch perfect cross was a man ne otum all latch onto the ball no ball ni si won pene bien ansa na goalkeeper what for no David Raya ball home boys na nkobotu na nko we ball no stretch yankasa but we ko kodu baby no na hu the quality of the strike no ontum na nkwa yo hwete no be ye 1-1 honom fast forward in the first half na kasa Arsenal chair there up the quality now they are always there into Trossard once again this season in the Premier League you know he's able to give that one numbers to Arsenal but the second goal no for Arsenal honom nti all first half no na game ni 2-1 individual mistakes for Arsenal team no Partey or the guard for some time and I've been talking about him meaning why the number 10 row no Arsenal first want to me 1 year 1 adwin there or the guard this is the ball no obey here competition because ne stinker performance will be sometimes no how adwin kakra on my ball nye very simple for him almost every Arsenal player biano when you over elaborative on the ball but you the ball put up 1 2 3 or down way biana sana wa pass the ball 2 times on ball pass to obu ikaman ko botu ma sha club Arsenal just that club of Crystal Palace will take advantage of honum Partey so one similar mistake and could have cost the team of honum but the second half we saw a much improved performance from our Arsenal team na Crystal Palace for nankasa so goal la Jean Philippe Mateta o share no Ruby mobile player now bad because goal is all fair. However, one of course him madam mistake no to obey. A brain tower from William Saliba against Real Madrid. Virtually the same thing. Ball out he's not aware of his environment. Now I pass the ball na Vinicius will back him. While the ball now bash honum. Against Crystal Palace, the same thing would happen to you again. When you would be he's overly too sure. These are the things a coach you would speak to your players, you know. Na edwuma no wetum na wakwa koye ni wetum na waboa intended that okosi the team 3 points wakoba ndabo no it means that the rest of the games now wa can say wakwa koye water lose am the clubs in kan nyina until Liverpool no Ruby congratulations to them so we can we to man shato tiampa bibia nche there bibia ba say in the Premier League no enti no already no wetum age one league yembo ho na bado ho no mti no kudos to Crystal Palace and the wetum na will pick a vital point in that game no ho no my yanko Italy na yenzim komakakra on the Super Coppa Italiana no semi-final second leg of the match ended the otum no okodo ho no no it was a derby game yezim komo ended that na ended the AC Milan for the there so urban enibri for the competition na one season na kwa basa ho no however it was just one competition na obotum na wa bank on hopes on there so bibia koye na so azima wona they can also win that trophy no. Indeed, I compared the two clubs in terms of their club form and the competition makes a way to more progress of honum. Now, Interfuna actually they were the better team over AC Milan this season. Ball away to not Wabonum. However, BBA correct this season between these two clubs here. Ruby Oya Mwaka crap. Now, wanted that the 3-0 win now AC Milan for 2 1 year no. It's meant there for the 5 times AC Milan we share Interfuna this season no. Oya as Interfuna want to one share AC Milan. I wouldn't want to go into the argument there. Interfuna rest some of their key players and whatsoever. No. Ruby says she team 4 times. Not 4 times in no. Now I show 2 abo draw 2. The 5th time no in a semi-final game, which is also very crucial for you. Na say some correct me key players in be. As me kwa kobo ball me create chances na muntu me share. And then the first half of the game no almost about the first 5 chances in the game no it went in favor for Inter Milan or Honum. In Kotumonya 1 or 2 goals CBA. And the dynamic of the game, no. But it was just unfortunate for AC Milan there. Ball under the boy na Kasano. No on Senua. Until after the 10 of events, no, just one chance a Brent of Jovic Obe Benyano. It was someone champagne by the penalty against Inter Milan. But Otumo share, no, now there was not in the penalty no Obotum na Wabaji. Fast forward in the second half, look at the goals CBA Inter from Otum na consider Honomono. It looked like the team no. My mental fatigue say AC Milan team nankasa and this season 1-2-1 will be sometimes try 1-1 because this AC Milan team way no Champions League performance in Suenua Serie A no they might not even qualify for European football now in the Coppa Italia now the only hope for them no and the Otum Obo one was in 3-0 emphatic result and I will na wonye but particularly a Brent from Tijani Reinders and Jovic no I'm very happy for them because I mean these are guys what to know where you was more AC Milan. In then you what trend whoever wins between Bologna and Onye Empoli or what to be AC Milan in the finals and I feel that at this juncture no AC Milan for the clear favorites when it comes to winning the Coppa Italiana now. Obotum na wa just won and then now no Sergio Conceição no sumpono pressure Obotum na wa ko kakra. He keeps on reminding them this is an Obeba trophy was the one. And say the season in retrospective 2024-2025 season we are. So if AC Milan can win any major trophy, it will be the same coach way and about na obey Jumano na Ozama or club of no Inter Milan AC Milan or Honum Tiambo so na bad or Honum. So Ruby as it stands now currently no not Inter, FC Barcelona and a PSG and away the only teams are and Kobotum no win or treble this season. But in that Inter will lose a game no, it means we can only 2 clubs per and this is about to no win or treble or Honum. Paris Saint-Germain already watched the French League and the French Cup finals no they are there. Champions League or semi-finals into they are still in contention 3 trophies over to Maji. FC Barcelona, the Spanish La Liga, they are there. Champions League, they are the Copa del Rey. Watch the weekend we know. Obotum na we call on the finals. No one so we tum na wakwa kwajinti. These are the only 2 clubs season where you be no. So one obotum may be possibly treble no obotum na wabaje. But Ruby, I doubt today it is going to happen. One mitino. Young boy or AC Milan foot one bad or honum. And then Madrid boy against or Getafe. FKKZ match no come baby now or honum. And that it was also very good there. So I show the squad that Madrid was by now. Clearly, they also have their eyes set on the match about Kodro weekend honum. Intended that Carlo Ancelotti born was making some changes in the squad or honum. Yes, they won the game by a goal to 0. I mean, you take that result any day because no opponent question, no simple match no. Okay, we need by a goal to an opposing notes in the field. And no kwa banda mo honum. Intended that squad that Madrid was by now. Vasquez at the right back. Ferran Garcia left back, Alaba Nonye Asensio. 100 Otum na waba the center pair no. But in the second half no, and now Otum na Oye Brenta wafano Oye Alaba was in the film Kamavinga Bebo Bobi Honum. In the midfield no, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Ada Goulet, and Brahim Diaz, and I was starting, and at the front 2 no, Oye Vinicius and then Endrick. So it means that he went in for the 4-4-2 formation no. And Otum, but just to get that more balance now over here no. And as we kept on saying there. So do baby that's about everybody. Forget about it. The place where French players no. They are quality enough on any good day no. These are players but the numbers now. Obotum na was ibina was amo honum. And that these boys watch one quality there. Yes, game money was that tough for them. But in terms of ball possession no, Madrid dominated 64 against 36. Getafe for Obotum na boy. But Madrid considered a lot of the shots no. One thing that Carlo Ancelotti definitely against FC Barcelona. He cannot be allowing a lot of the shots, on the team. And that Getafe for about 20 total shots, 20, and a Madrid ball 14. But shot on target, Madrid 14, number 7 was on target, and Kwafun was 20, number 6. So it tells you the quality of a Madrid team, and the players I wasn't 1 year, and a big chances, that our home team creative 5, Madrid creative 2. So it means in terms of the attacking third, now Madrid couldn't create a lot from the opening spaces, and that is one thing I'm very sure that the coach certainly he's going to work on it. But I'm sure American, these are some of the games. A team, you don't even bother yourself there. Just go in there, manage the results, pick your 3 points, not winning because yes, we have some 5 more games to the end of the season, but then it is still possible there. Be able to make it because of your football. Asha Barca for one last 3 matches, they are conceding a lot of the goals, even though they managed to win those games, And they be making a opponent to be about to make different deals, about to Mashawa, about to now we win the game, So Madrid can also be dreaming there. Maybe 1 or 2 mistakes about to may see. I remember you're free. There's also an El Clasico. So Madrid to win 3 points. I mean, they will be there. It's an assistance now, no. It is still the same or 4-point difference, And I'm about to between the 2 clubs, It's the mobile Madrid for Nabado, at least getting the maximum point, That was just enough for them. Once we took in the Serie A, that disappointing result for Juventus. Obi Bianchi don't tell me be American wahade. The last 5 games are not palm for Wabono. Say Ebo against some of the huge clubs in the Serie A, no. Not say to me pick a point in those games now. Abona. Ruby Bibia Choda say couple the others now. Even your confidence because against Fiorentina, game near 0-0 honum. Against Inter Milan, or about 2-2 draw honum. And after against Torino Suofie, about 2-2 draw. Into some year coach, I will get the confidence there. Some Mutum defend the year bill, Moon concede the goal. Now me attacking front, me a clinical enough. Juventus team ya over this season, I want that one yazi. You go to the Sorbet, no. Yes, or 2 more win the games or 2 more but draw. But in terms of dominance in the game, we want to now one yet. Into Kwanibia, I mean, to see then, because Juventus but to many double chance, no. However, Palmer furniture there, and then no, in terms of the quality, no. Now they were going to be there according to first half, no. And I will two minutes, what boy the first goal, no. I went off on a year Pellegrino, and o two minutes, boy, down go. That was the only goal, Otumo Baya. And then a Juve no, in terms of what year the ball possession, total shots, no, everything, one or two more year or no. But there will be 90 minutes, no, to make create any chance in the game. And that was so bad that you go to the Sokolus in the first game of Honum. And then I think about any play BFU that Juventus be here, Obia Bobby or Honum. But yesterday, Jumana Cassan went to Muna, one quaint, and it was very bad for them there. And then I once will lose the game, no. Now, on the session, the table, no, see, now, Juventus would have to be careful because now I can 1 point between and one on Bologna Funo. Now, no, Bologna Funo get 60 points, Juve could 59 points. Last year, Funo could win one game, once about 59 or Honum. Roma already with 57 points. Fiorentina 56 points. So it means the place for the Champions League spots, you know, and European spaces, you know, it is going to be keenly contested, especially the last 5 games now work, you know. Into between this or year 4 another 5 clubs, including Atlanta, Obia doesn't have the chance there about drop points in those matches now work, you know. But clearly, it's actually based on the trajectory now. Certain clubs are ready for the Champions League, you know.
Sure.
And I don't see the Juventus Mawari, don't. They look like they are ready for it.
Sure.
It's young ball clubs no one abado. Kakrebi in the games and predictions pe na yem kwen nyem. La Liga no. Let's go my baba against Rayo Vallecano. Let's go my the one ankasa na wa ye wo ho. Sankonya asama ke the top 3 teams are can fight for the trophies no. They should have been there. But 2025 way Diego Simeone na ankasa ball be wa bo. Point be wa drop ho no. The last time the game obo against Las Palmas, I was thinking about it. A team that really wants to win a trophy, now against Las Palmas, now I shall won. But against Vallecano, I'm expecting a lot from them. What's next? They should finish their season very high. I'll go in for the 10 maximum points, you know, for Atletico Madrid. Real Betis against Rayo Vallecano. Another interesting game about Kodo Honum. And Yamia Valladolid will be the quality and once we could know. Yes, the goat is there. Isco, a man also tomorrow year.
Rebetis,
yes. I mean, teams in the players in the draw, so they have that more quality now. On any day, piano, I feel that at 3 maximum points, you know. Obotum na wafa, Antibody Merimo Sasuna, Babo against Sevilla. I will go for Kasima, you know, over 1.5, no free. But for me, any team to win this game, no home team, no.
Okay.
They are likely the favorite in Obotum na wafa. Hirona Wanyazi, what about against Leganes? And last year, Kamakara game way, 3 points for them. Even a point for them in this game will be amazing. Even them scoring a goal, Pono. I shall buy ones in. The home team know what big advantage. Double chance for Leganes in this particular game. How the should be.
All right, Osman Davenga and Yaten and Kano. Yeah, Bana Fiaba Betuaso to me at the Amount Kastle 90.3 FM Suni. Robert Mensah Sports and I day as someone Yaba Abeshe Efisama Hodwa Akan. It's 22 minutes past 8 on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mamenyo messages nibbing from Afe Yantua. So I say Ada Gule is the most successful youngest player. I'm Vinny at Anchor 4 AM at Man Kebi Nadi Fra what the Abba Ada Gule. I'll say okay, I'm sure I mean you so and fine fun na Yamra if you say tell FKK that okay, Miss Ruby Totti said if Messi played for AS Roma for about 10 years, he wouldn't win any Ballon d'Or. Tell FKK that all Messi Ballon d'Or was a stolen one, so he shouldn't mind any against you. And me who saw a comment no na FKK about for dream boom. We say comments are not pure WhatsApp post national was serious. Oh, Mr. Messi kwede Roma. O kwede Roma ho no ma ozin go be share Roma. O ma Roma ho ma yehwe. O ma Ronaldo free oh yeah. Nye Juventus no ko e. O de Roma ya den. Wo bi be Messi no Ronaldo mo ne o mo de ni Roma semonti fa e fa ni pon ko share Roma ho no kwampo. Fa na ko share ho. Because wo na ka so bet na Roma ho no mo abo Roma ano amafo ba wo so won ko. ba Ronaldo mo ne Messi mo level no nye Roma level no o mebo Roma ni fa ne kwesi Roma mu mpo nka se ba Roma anko nye Ballon d'Or because Roma ho no o ma yehwe so Totti eno an comment o de ba ye no wono so nkofo atwa abone papa papa mo ne ya adwen so na ya adwen wo ho ye mehwe afisem ni mum eno Ghana ye under 20 mrantie no mo na ekwa kobo AFCON this year in 3 days time ye share AFCON no ase na Egypt enya kwa kopiem ye bo friendly game ye ne Zambia ne boy ye pon game no na Ghana kwa kodi nkugu eka no mienu aya timu ba ko madama for say Desmond Ofe gidie woni mu ye papa we just friendly game ena ye boabo ho but Nigeria for no you try empo because FKK Nigeria for no so omo na omo je cap ni free Ghana nsem wo zombie ni mu no omo so bo friendly game with Egypt ekoye ma omo ntino omo de se Ghana but then no Ghana Desmond Ofe game against Zambia no you lucy but still more vim ahead of the tournament proper ebeba be shase no yemra mehwe under 15 boys and girls Africa schools football ball my Ghana my host then what day one mema no afemu no tumi sampa Ghana share Uganda by 2-0 Tanzania and Senegal ball 1-1 na South Africa shame you know Algeria and to me ante wo ba ma no afemu a Uganda shares South Africa by 1-0 Ghana Ebrem pa share Morocco by 1-0 and Benin and so share Malawi by 1-0 na games ne ba na wie no and akopempen fa wodo na kasa oraya preko woden kuma hodo na atumi dia ba enwa Ghana game ay boy na konkan yi papa na hwe mracha hodo obi omugina mu si akan de ma Ghana ne performance a womo edema Ghana no a na konkan yi papa ya preko akasa se ohwa abranti efe no John Ando a wono bo 2 goals edema Ghana no a he's a gem also share ne 2 years nie akwani ni ball pa na se Ghana be boy ni year or the next Neymar a Ghana yes you better produce at the accord the West stage.
That guy, he's a gem. He's a gem. We have to keep an eye on him. When we went to Israel, everybody was talking. I've known this World Cup for about 2 years now, since I took over the U15. My first, I think we had a justifier and he came. He was even smaller than this. And I said, this guy with his speed, natural speed, and he could play from both flanks. And I told the guy who brought him that this guy is special. Just keep an eye on him. 2 years later, I met him again. He came to camp and he has developed. What I'm seeing in this boy with his speed, if he get the right people to handle him and the right, steps to take, trust me, we're going to have another. We might have this our Brazilian Neymar, because I've seen players with speed, but this boy at this age, and he enjoys football.
I know ya sema coach ya preko wade to dwafa branche John Ando and obo 2 goals no says Ghana be he ni ye na obefa empenfo papa nsema mama tetebo ni ya ye ba be produce the next Neymar e wo Ghana had match when the Barcelona no cause they ma the Barca Neymar entino Ghana mama ni ko branche John Ando ho de to dwa say nei wo hwanso so ye da ye brain mu no omo brain mu a football exercise say more scientific omo no omo ye raw talent raw but the nei no born is scientific. I was so dem bebre na keka ho nkra na didie mu omo nnamu omo sori mu boot omo be you see any tax ahodo se bibia asesa omo mu days no na nema enticent na de born no se wa anya committed na wa mia ho a ebe ye den se obetumi akọwanim coach ya preko.
We were very raw. I think the game has changed. The game is scientific now. Our time, I remember when we went to Brazil, it was our first time of doing Cooper tests. We didn't know anything about Cooper tests. We thought we'd just come and be running and doing physical training for nothing. But when we got to Brazil, we realized, hey, we do running with stopwatches, and you have to make sure this is the time you have to make the football before you become a top player. It's not what we're doing in Accra. We need to do more than we're doing. So, and like I said, it's scientific now. It's scientific now. And the boots they are wearing, the ball they are playing, how you sleep, the time you sleep, the time you wake up, everything. So you need to be committed.
You need to be committed. And I born there, and ya good you, and ya good year, yasness scientists. I the body with the agra. Now they are back on him, and your coach, your prayer comes some of the two jar. Young Cora could draw them and so on, so no, Eddie and commodity to just say nay. Obagana had my say, I hear cry board or mubu, yeah, can't talent in what's semi talented dear. El buso chow, or Ghana ha. Nemum dear, like to turn them into quality. Now, an example now we use here, no, or the Lewis Kelly. Ene Bukayo Saka or Arsenal, mummy no Arsenal no. Or se ba ye talented pa ba so de no talent no by turning into quality. Enti dia kan se Ghana could they more talent no. Ye be turn into quality. Into talent de you will be by quality no de. Anyhow as a raw no.
In Ghana, talent it abound. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of talent. You know what we don't have? We don't have quality. That's the difference. I'm telling you that there's a difference between talent and quality. Quote me anyway. Oh, let me tell you the difference. Do you know Skelly of Arsenal? He has talent. And I'll stick to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, he has quality. That's the difference. I'm telling you. So that's what I want to show you. That in Ghana, we have many Skellies. We have plenty, a Kastle in Kwandia, we have plenty, but we don't have quality. Your quality is the difference. And we don't have it. And why don't we have it? Many factors. We can't turn the talent into quality. We are struggling to turn the quality into the talent into quality.
I don't yan smell rock jo a day Mensah ede etu dry. I'm right na fe. Ye medin komo e wosa and semnimu game park ucho padama and ye bedin komo. Can I say numbers no 1 to 36. Select one number. Na drop your number no. Nene ya draw na so number no e pop up. Ube to me enya 30 times. Yeah, the amount I want so no to me ede eto ye no. It's an so me papa say ne wu to see one number. From 1 to 36, much me I drop it, no to me, and so we need Sikakasia pa, our game park, cool chop, a good anymore. Far from na dial star 946 hash, star 946 hash. Na try so be to me, play a game, nibi, a game park pick one, and I make come for Eddie. My simple game, class, simple game, serious rewards, and a tertiary. Now, they say, draw no 3 times daily. Wo to me bo modin ayem yenu a e be che 2 Ghana free no to me esan e dey play more and win more a game park cool chop and maka ho asem no e dey achel right FKK yeni komo e wo local stories ni mu.
Yes, John Ando enya all praises from any coach and scoring 2 goals Obuama Ghana enya omu first win e wo schools game somewhere. Coach Neddy can say a host and win, and the focus no on me begrudge no. As I say, Felisa Ghana was a quality na bit me abuama. More winning sa maiden edition of aircraft schools competition. As we started off year, and no makasi a group no more than there, but OTT countries no woman. Ghana should be up there. But no talent near be the quality of the talent and also so was here coaches and also so move room and also so sa host as a Ghana so no here supporters no kopiem kakra meje di sena dodo na na school for no sense na youth in the doso and so na nye fully packed there but na ya ne sa na me hu Tony Bafo mu nyina no around no mu nyina no e boa sa dwumedi no e be successful, so it was a good game. And John Onimbody said you were shas, yeah, Bonabasui. Abasobody no and conform Kakrana Juman and more. And as a coach or passy or non so in semino. The advice and not the bammy, sure so get you closer to guy no whoever or managing or whoever ocean will be ana. Me sure say or advice or more bit me a boy man aqua and munti. And you're no qua all the guys no munya sa. starting 11 and also more munya call up no into the team camp no more boni na no me sure say obia was our quality na and also our talent na obetimi aye ho adwuma kakra na wa progress here so etimi ade akọ mo anim it's a good start at the Magana yebebo team na baso team Ghana yembo ma baso ura could I say I think say no crack I said what can I said we church him no toward the Arsenal for 2 players na Bukayo Saka will be any more consistent or talent no and sa talent na acquire any more and amateur into the game to who the quality no and it's all who difference now Arsenal 2 games no come Madrid boy no as a result of Bukayo Saka and the quality no and and the determined game no a woman say they can rise a boy ye pa but to the second leg no sa go na Saka share no I mean and it's a determining factor for Arsenal so mbenya sa double no and as a victory no Santiago Bernabeu I believe say in Susiano sana isiete and meaning by adwin sampa talent no wo honum there but the quality of the talent no no account be no na to Ghana say ye betimi aboa na ye ho adwuma ti ya pre konso account asem say then no more raw talent no na link no e de asini nsem no so a also mo call Brazil no mo kon say ye rane tu say no ka ba be see data so
sure
yes or say ye record o time no e be hwe how many minutes and a seconds and you see ye de etene ye run ye ekwa ha intini nyina no ya de ka kire se Ghana ye ni bie ye expose ye hu to enwoma bi emu no ache so ati say ye bre ye ansa na enwoma bi won ma ye expose ye hu to ti enhada nya wan say ye game no ye bre sa but de ya ne say ye leaders no so omo ankasa no enya sa ani bie ne ntem because do na no tutu kwantem a amuko hu sa nwoma no de na aka ne so ombeba ba implement wa ha so omunya akonya na endudo na so nya opportunities na ombe serve o man no by way of say sport a dudo na nya sa opportunity but they are not making them count and honum na e man ya re honti indeed na raw talent no 10 times in there na true but they na bo mo pa ya dwumaden they na bo pa ya dwumaden inti talent no raw but not talent no that time na quality na no ye den ti esan say ye quality ninti no o ye adwuma no kakra bia o de boma na ye kwem ti wo hwa amrofo de na omutimi de boen pa ye sa yes data any sa science no muhu ni ntem no yes I do right into the game because sometimes people are one de no be there but obedu be no be lake ti ye be tu o be hwa mo to mirika no sa no mo so nya atimi asisi ano kwan kakra intimikai those days ye ni Spain for anyway mo kobo penalties ni we na no mo de aboya no mo de akomikai was it under 20 was it 98 Samia Jane and Edem ye ni Spain I think say Spain so na case Casillas and Edem me kai pa metie commentary na nkofo di penalties ye film so nyoma ba ku mienu miensa bi na amrofo ye ni omuhia ebesi ne ikura ampo no omutimi adi BTA because ye talent de bia no na raw no edoso ye the scientific ne kura behema eno je se ka ho asem sa debate ka ho asem bresa ansana ye timi akwa draw it's why national team na ye ka se ena anu ye ni hu se sa video assistant referee CB aba behema omo eboa ena more of a time na scouting ha omo tran baby na omo scouting omo hwe omo say na country omo fa so ye omo nyoma obviously bi omo di database bi be kan ho de ba say unya video na obi team na atena ho
of course
yes wo chire mu aha no no de na anu ya na exposition kofo so omo wura mu a as an answer no omo open up say competitions no
of course
on be ma na wura mu aha but individual clubs ne there any teams no ade no mo dada no mo yenti say ya pre ko ne kasa ansem indeed first for no more talent na raw but it's sense no mo work harder no mo ye hu adwuma nti no na ma mu dudu na no successful but they need there no akwantu no ba mu ntem scientifically data no so ho omo nso nya ne ntem there but esan so mo adwuma no so enye more of a sacrifice one omunya adwuma din nti no
o say afi dey o say we committed
anti eno anu aka no say we committed ana obe work above yourself obe sacrifice nyoma bi wa betwetwa so personal training individual trainings no ni nyina na obe ye said the Messi ni Ronaldo moye no the difference between Messi money or more maka no the fact that omo personal trainings no omo funny serious and a club ones no omo funny serious omo di diemu ni omo nyoma bi no omo friend ya grantina at the age of they say Ronaldo of 40 or 41 or so oguso ebo Messi so ni late 30s mu no no ono so e 40 anisa ono so eguso a obo and now the Argentina kwaje World Cup by Ronaldo bre with the Portuguese national team there but they say Roberto Martinez ebe dropping from the national team. Why? Because omo consistent a omo guso ebo emfa ho any omo age no ntino sa na tie wo say utimi bre or so utimi ye ho adwuma na bibia ekonkan timi de ma nti so futuo na de ma omo fa no mo de aye adwuma de I think say be ko a long way na timi akwa akogobom ti de omo lucky enei sa commitment na omo edi be shemo atimi edi aye adwuma no
ana 20 friend
yes.
no
we say preparatory game near bo and I say preparation towards the mundial no seems as a mechanic say the academy penny for no for the tournament proper but don't say I grown a better ashase na hu say weekend so no be unsa nyoma be ko ya Friday hu sa science no because weekend na nka say shase Friday no enti si ebekọ akọ perform ya me sure say preparation games are bo any nyoma opponent any omo bo the quality of competition omo edi mai no na ye hu si ebetimi agina no si ekọ competition no proper omo eni omo kwa akohia no omo group no ye betimi a compare to nkrofo eni omo bo friendly no ebetimi afa ma na ye ya na so to the coach say on Desmond one
of course Desmond head coach
to Desmond there to the tournament there me Ginidi ma Canada and wachire nso amiehu and I believe say with the materials no okoya na amafo
question
yes,
matter omo drop you omo drop people mu palma the be ankofo say that beast obi o he game the video Osman that beast bi wo mo I am captain omne nkasa as so be as that kabia to mutirim say born mo ho kwa de na e de we quarterfinal na the FKK nko yi say that beast bi na born na 20 no say him for ni ade agro no
right enti say no ntina call up no ebe bibibi till let's ready or the buy but e buy no nso mu twa ekwan bi to ho
finalist ne kra no share dan you
enyaye omo share dan we omo de my say we mu ye players omo a training na say which no omo nyina ye Ghanaian based players and omo share say but the dynamic so omo twa sa kwan ne de to was enye dan a foreign based players abeba be ba foreign based no omo ba na ye hwan mu a hwan mu na eba say na kan say dada bees fu ya omo tu kwan kona aso mu se football na omo ni mbo kakra nti omo mfa nye adwuma anaso omo mfa komu school ho na omo mbo bia sa ankofo ni bia say omo bia de a omo ntimi mbo na emoma ye omo say omo de ya football e na omo bo dan kwama bi no onya basoro na obekọ akobo onya Arsenal bi obekọ onya Chelsea bi a obekọ hwam ne mfa kan United fu yi onya bi obekọ akobo a sa ankofo ni de a eni wonim se ni beginning no enie under 20 ebi under 17 wanya opportunity akwa but under 20 ni wanya na so baba bi dia still age on the side into wombo no mbo ni ye ba se koye dada beef we na se coaching so ntimi nka na se bi ko kana so be fa phone afra ni papa ka kire ni
dia afra papa mpo fa panyi bi a ogina na chima ye ni we say national team ni mu
and e be difficult
because Zambia for ni bully as Ghana parent me mu anwo de kakra
and I don't know say coaches no catch am say mom nkoye sa nkonko prepare a which
okay maybe
yes it's possible but na me so me busa say at this stage say injury bi ba ye ntimi fa bi mbehiem
before the start
yes,
I'm sure
before say a because say we enye confirm squad and now ma confirm it
still am for confirm squad
by nti obi cramp na me sure so betimi a replace but bia me gia tum say omo catch am so omo nhwe omo hu ye just friendly games and any say omo too aggressive be mo etimi akote ipra ni nyina mo no ye nhwe say omo game so be sa abo ato aso but this first one there anko ye amfa my end subsequent ones na ebebo na ebe expect say on be more aggressive on be show sa intent no say omo are ready for the battle for the tournament proper no and Ghana fo nya sa gidie na ewo mti Ghana fo be nya gidie o ma ye no ye gidie no sesi ana atiko enti friendly games na wo bono uwi ni unya resource no enyoma ekonkan etime de mawa Ghana fo be je di sampa Ghana said yes ye pese ye kokko qualify to the World Cup no na tournament no so ye pese ye kokko je no ampa ye betimi age na se gidie no etiko sesi a ebedin ene ye ukọ amfom so kakra bi Ghana fo be trouble so coach no I didn't say I'm prompting the players no ene ye say intentional almost say some say mentality there ubenya a very good one a shas ye free preparation and almost fast ye free one my betimi aboa pa
Osman for crack ho na fe ye mfa course
yes under 21 I think observations now are very clear na you consider first goal it was a solo effort from the Zambians no and I be tell Kano in the second half and I fast forward the 90th minute no it will consider goal view. So a coach
na FN ntia Lucy boy na mpese o meposi o na chese ya FKK na Lucy boy na o mpese o be kana ye den ko wani we
ko on the piano end yeah piano that is how
no mo dey na 15 boys there na mo ana 20 about friendly game o ko bo AFCON we Lucy you don't want us to talk about it nti o dey Osman
yes it's in Ruby let's pay attention to the details you know of which I know the coach of fair pedigree and the Juma why kakra no I'm sure he's going to focus on those ones. So that but the basic come out, we talk about science and data. And after empirical evidence is a Juma. So once you have a team or video analyst or honor, you look at the areas and you fashion out some of them, no. And then you can do what they know. Say actually the intensity I was a boy now. No one said that you sir. But it's be so far that the buff no and will be a ball no say obo one bow. She ain't fan home because he be with you. But those days me for yen Andes na place of one me opportunity na bi of Brekum baby of your crassy bi me kai John Paintil eh na so kind of story a baby I was scouting was in the fee EK afan was in the fee one man sana obo pay mo obo Brekum Arsenal say obo ko we ajeman bedumu so those players they are what that my passion no what that man you bring na me take Chastela no so ka baby no so fee by Ash Gold in the midst of certain senior players be say to man born ya a room kobi it's don't place them one chance Ruby and on any good day they will prove themselves there. This is the moment they want to do something but sometimes you know for me I a ball maybe or the early days
friendly games
yes coach
na basa for no omo ba na oduro mo ambeba afọ oduro de bia na am say isa na bia obeba
say basa for already the reserve league no why you already
okay
and to no minimum I don't know that it all depend on how our club no feel there boys so be here one another be won here one but so anya the man Ruby we should open the door for almost everyone
okay
now you make sure that and the 20 days man kind of one mature baby but they are ready for the next chapter of their career it's a bonus so what about them now you can see the professionally and then in terms of one quality no or to that for now cuz be under 17 under 15 for now you would understand. And I pray and hope the coaching would definitely work out these strategies, you know. Now, if you're going forward, you know, because I'm going to mention you, the other competitors, our young group, you know, food, they be one put one shot out one yazi. But Zambia free our unders in one but not today. One or two more show. It gives the others some confidence today. Obotum na why. If this one we back away just preparatory matches, you know. Yenya boterna, yashe miss more subsequently boko in you know. Ya pray kon will be talent of Ghana had easy. Me sure the same will play a beer. Yes, there are unique talents to Krum Hadi. But in terms of the unique talents, you know, I'm very sure that could region be our Ghana Hadia. You will get a lot of them. But the crowd work in there, may say able to na expose those players, you know. Yeah, but you want to polish one. And the player here can ask me. What about 2 goals? Yes, or Ghana for probably a name in the future. Miss Ruby, about Koneba for that. Them name like football, no. About to know what bonnier. As a local footballer, international footballer, or they could down my level, no, they are kind of from the under 15 years cut boy, no, and then they were to my career at the Black Stars level, maybe at Chelsea Arsenal level, no, so to mobile honor. This is the big issue to our football. Talent identification, we can do it, but those talents, you polish a talent, you know, you make sure what a world class players, you know, this has always been our problem. And to make sure we didn't make sure under 15 for no. yes, exciting players. They are good. But I mean, on one because Kwabra, Kokota Kraba, you will see a lot of them.
And I'm American. Talent need yeah.
Some are even better than one hour Bosisiano. Ebi a lack in a 1 year, and there be one time in on by day. What about from one? And see, young one, Damano, yeah, show one trajectory, but popular one. The can't crack, yeah, prepare 1 year as one Kunima could day. Ebi under 17, they will be there. Under 20, on your class, one will buy 60% to know they are going to be there. Then Meteors, then Blasters, then later the actual kind of clubs are over. When I went to one called professional, proper no abrotino, Ghana had the empire. We are going to see their talent. One would have football no ye Juma. Marubi, trust me. The way you and your talent, you know. The majority of them.
Yeah, the Messi name, sir. Because of friends and I sign them. Sadio Mane, na Diego. Mama for course net here from Rasubi, Anointed Engineering Services Adama. Me for air course nibi, upe generator papa atoa. The Baba Bow be kama, upe sebe installation the mount, upe be renting suswa a Anointed Engineering Services. Mama for course net here from Rasubi 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Frena and open come hold wa yedino once for adventure efa ebrasubi.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mama Farmer first call our has say hello, good morning.
Fine morning, Miss Rubin.
Honorable Jaru.
Miss Rubin, I promise you then.
Nyami adome who your power honorable.
Jam into school game saying any year. I beg here, Mike was say, signal drew. Your boy be Abraham offended the crime. Now I agree. Number is no opportunity more than work on the 17, on the 20, on the 23. But this year, from that time, this year, the man why then we go. In the same time, who was one up with Sifuma, Nankadam Spadunas, Nankan, Nankoya, Madam Person, or Banu. Nanki talent with the room, his mom is Minister Nobanu. No more was no for the Magmano and some farm there. And I could do enough of what I can. And to me, no, the baby or any baby should end on here. About I started again. Some matches you go, ma, 4 matches you go, we should travel, Nanka, point you want, Nanka, the action that. Then I said, you, I'm incredible for you, but for you, but Kumasi, Obi, Genesis will be so as some. I am going to what you go find what you other church him and go for what I say. No idea, he's speaking, I don't know, so I can't bother do. Now, I went by this. I want to mention the Mensah, which you from Abano, on the way coming between the way. 1 or 2 things, no Paka, a hard coach, no women, who can answer, yet I'm part, Nankodama, which got a point to Abano. I legend to call you one my way, money.
Say hello, good morning.
Miss Ruby.
Maybe I told him, baby, your friend.
Good morning, Auntie Benny.
Oh, Uncle, it's your no pay.
Oh, Jarupa, and why you couldn't hear. Oh, Jaru. Obey, I say. Obey you. With him on here. Share, Miss Ruby. But some of that. Share. As American, you walk around a corporate. Daniel, what talent to. But truth of the matter is, in here come. In here, no, you're paying for no one. Share, Charlie. You won't go for a boys, you will import the ball, but Obako ball of the check, Charlie Gallo ball. Gallop of that one, you. If you boom and if you born, training on 28, in the waking your willow to so be, make a wood trust on year more. But when a net talent not as I the bus has born on one. On one. In the courts, so that Jaru those days gone out of years back, you know. Ghana had, I'm telling you, only the court system here that all. Those days, Roman Park, I mean, by boom there, one of the farm or born paying for them, comfort to wish a wallet on in the big it's a quam in Yano. No, my young talent, no, that your players and wallet you. No, in that talent here, Mama masana ba obi sombra.
Medase P 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Ghana under 20 Yakob AFCON your first friendly game. Aye boy no Zambia we 2-1. And Ghana under 15 and a man we games and ramane your ball guys no talent one abaso but how met me progress no any the issue when coach a prayer communina I can be wet me after now so be chair wadrin e dey afa ho but I can anointed engineering services for one match I say wo pay generator to o pay home repairs and I say nay wo pay say wo be rent bia omo e obiom dem papa pay nay light ya say ntumi nyina so yi unya wo generator bi gina nchen a wo demukra o shop on mo office on no ubetuma boy adwuma abribia nti modern akwai na kwaje wo dia anointed engineering services for mpanyifo ho no mai na womo ewo about 20 branches across the country womo ewo Cape Coast anum say tantre opposite the main lorry station no be Republic Bank no ko na womo no enkodi dwuma womo sanso ebomodin a trainee eye womo mpese omunya eye nimdie ewo eye generator operation ne ho nti ne so papa se we kona afi wakwaje entity no so bi ewo anointed engineering services bibia ni afrom wa homa iso 0248 455 697 0248 455 697 and I say 0243 480 334 0243 480 334 for anointed engineering services for now for money and trade and come on you back Red Royal Hotel UCC graduation party time no a Red Royal Hotel and a ebeboso esiso aye de pa anti mo de ase no say graduation air package no bebuki na be have your graduation reception at Red Royal Hotel with your family and friends na uba continental and local buffet no ubenya bi etumi adi a bottle of water ka ho and a bottle of air soft drink mama fa call we hello good morning. Okay, one to me now. So 0244 408 046 0244 408 354. Ubet my friend afe what do I drink chair dia but me fa baby at 2 calls the account afe. Yet to me Eddie see and until kwa graduation reception no e wo Red Royal Hotel. Na wo di continental local buffet no papa yema a bottle of water, yema a bottle of soft drink Eddie account ho no call for only 280 Ghana cedis. Shannon see our special graduation room rate, bed and buffet breakfast ewo honomo for 1,500 cedis. There were other chese office honomo ebema o graduation no aye de pa memorable location for the graduation family pictures. Roger de ojan ultra picture dey obua what we the crowd and said the war amanone no enti graduation for ni na obi an kan no say na awofo no ye ma no akwa kobuki wo Red Royal Hotel ho and a graduation party ni na no happen live omo edi chese rate number from kra buffet kama ndi obedie de obenum nyina no baby abegina twa pictures nya no available at Red Royal Hotel. For more inquiries call 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Red Royal Hotel Cape Coast second ridge. Richly inviting, comfortably yours. Na ye de wasi nyame ya do besa betina sna fe nkoma wodo aka echi nyina no ye tumi enso e de atoa wo so na ye se de niema enso esi efate Osman enafe FKK utomu nyina anka e wo dwumade ne so Alfred enafe ababa ne din e de eye Dorinda omunyina ete chede dwumade no yetumi e de ba besom mama hwe no live on Facebook ni nyina so no yeda munyina masipi pa se moje bre na moni etina mama send in your messages na fe mo amoso mo modern efre on the first segment and of course on the second segment nyina so no yeda ma say most of you etie but man to me am fra ma show no so yeda munyina ma say Mr. Frederick appear e wo CCTU finance department onom mama ncha wa no paper nakopon inshaw na onye okese papa I mean shaw I hope say very soon no ye be meet shake enso CCTU mama ncha won su ye papa bribia mojebre etie show no yadamase ene eye Thursday yekona fe akuafo enkomo no ha okuani wonyi na djumadi no enso atumi ato aso aba wakwam bomodin ya lekoso amu afidie ena hanum se djumadi aka chinya no yede to amoso ba drivers no mutie show no na mo drive carefully na say the accident ne beba no anu ode ne papa ma mutu kwan kwota krade nkran kumase no long journeys ni nyana sema mo hwe eye mo huye mo drive carefully because the rate accident no yetete ho sem na esa na hadwin pa yede wasi koso a na mo afidie ena hanum se dwuma dia ka chinya no eto awo so